Ah, hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it has been past 5 minutes. Hello, Ao, Kayan, Dara, and Gurembin. Hello. I forgot. It has been 5 minutes. Welcome to the stream. Also, Dexter, hi. Welcome to the stream. It's the weekend, so I'm happy. Thank you. Destiny, hello. Welcome. We're probably gonna do some art and then play some games. I'm not too sure. Maybe some Apex. Oh, I want to play Apex. Art. Yes. Art. It do be art. I'm doing some commission from Aze. Papa Aze. Hello cutie. No you. No you. No you star. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're fine. I hope everyone is fine. Ah, thanks for the cat ears. No you. No you. I don't have a Uno reverse card with me. Can't really reverse card you. No you. No, don't fight me. No. Yamero. No. Never ending. Starting not streaming. Y'all wanna see Bald Aze? Bald Aze. No, oh no. Bald Aze incoming. Also, what are you drawing? I'm drawing Aze's emote. Azeato's emote. About Aze. Hmm. The things go brr. I can't do the R thingy. Brr brr. Oh, Uncle Gaming. I thought you were streaming. Weren't you streaming earlier? Brr. I can only do this. Brr. Brr. That's it. I can't do anything else. I am still. Oh, okay, okay. Enjoy streaming. Uncle Gaming, what you doing? I might play some Apex later. Oh, Paste Chia. Oh, is that how I pronounce your name? I hope I didn't pronounce it wrongly. Welcome to the stream. Hello. No. Oh no. Okay, how do you pronounce your name? Pissed? Peist? Hello Shiki, hello Zuku. Uncle is doing one-shot manga. Damn. Nice. Can you guys hear the music? Just go me Chia. Chia? 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 Chia seeds. Oh shit. Oh no. Oops. Yeah, that sounds correct. Okay. Welcome. You just got your verified. Okay, sorry about the troubles. I had an issue before, so I had to do that. Ignia, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the Rams. This is very dark eyebrow. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? I tried to verify my account since 2 months ago and I finally got verified. Oh no. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But you're here now. And that's all that matters. Thank you. I do watch, I just can't chat. I see. It's okay. Thank you though. I had small brain time yesterday with Moore and oh my gosh, my brain. I went to sleep right away after that game. Pain. A very draining game indeed. Hello Nia Nia. Ah, speaking of Nia, I received my art from her. Like Nia studies. Hello, hello flags. Yes, wait a minute, let me see. I don't know if I have it here with me. I don't think so. So, wait, guys. I'm on an art indulgence. By the way, I'm from Zellstream. Oh, hello. Thanks for dropping by. I'm just doing my art while watching. I see. Still coloring? Wait, I don't know why I can't get it to open. Wait a minute. Why it's not opening? Oh, never mind. Dead drained brain equals good sleep. Yes, I realize I have to fix the line art because it's really thin. Oh, thin thin line art have their own charms. I'm basically making a third line art. Oh no. Just make it thicker. Rip. Dara, hello. Wait, I can't get my account to. Wait a minute, ちょっと待って. No, I wanted to show you guys my art today. Hitoshi, hello. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. How are you doing? Uh, um, wait, can I put something up in the meantime? Okay, never mind. It's not opening. I'll show you guys later. That's the point of a third line art. It's okay. You just trace over the art. Sorry for asking this. Oh, I think it's really cute. It's really cute. I really like it. It's like Shiki on coffee, hyper on coffee. I think I haven't added it into the gallery thing. Good nighting everyone and Shiki. Ashram, hello. Hello snacks. My browser is not opening. If not I can show the chats. The art. Wait, it opened now. Wait a minute, guys. Let me see. Right, comfy songs. Let me see. Save image. And then I add it here. It gone. Why is it not saved? My PC be trolling me right now. I can't find the. Can't find the. Eh. I found it. I found it. Let's see. Oh, there's 40 more to go. Holy. So yeah, it looks like I'm high on coffee. I like it. Thank you. 40 more VTuber? Damn. Later Apex with who? Not sure. I'm not sure if I'm playing to like we'll see. I want to, but I'm not sure. Yes, it's Hitoshi's art. Shiki playing Apex off stream be like be like hyper. Be like aimbot. Hello Ugi, welcome to stream. Be like aimbot. Wait, let me find uh the art that I commissioned Nia Studies. Wait a minute. I need to log in. I forgot my password. Let me see. Nia Studies. I commissioned Nia Studies. Nia's. Let me see. Nia. There you go. It's so free. Hi Shiki, hi Catfish. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. This is commission from Nia. Nia Studies. Shout out. I actually don't remember her her Twitch names. Study. I know there's 2A. Oh. I copied the wrong thing. Yep, Nia Studies.
Fall Guys belong? I usually go to sleep quite.
She's a comfy,
the same game.
comfy streamer. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? Or I'm doing some art today. Swanee! Hello, Swanee! Hello? It's the weekend. Is it time to coffee? Yes, we end. Why coffee? Why not? I'm a coffee person. So, yes, coffee. But why tea? What? New sub emotes. I mean sub. Yes. It's a free badges from from a VTuber too. She make free pixel art, free pixel badges, and then she also takes commission. It's very pretty. Uh, her. If y'all wanna promotion, I think her Kinome PHY. Yeah, her Twitch is actually it's in my profile too. Here, Kinome. She make pixel arts
Shall we open
um
it up?
for stream assets too.
So what?
Hello
What?
Shiki, hello Mob. I like both tea
Yo.
and coffee. True, true, true. Hello Shiki. Hello. No epic today? Y'all no epic today? What? It's the weekend. It should be epic time. Wait, I thought Zirku retired Apex. Retirement. I wanted to draw the sunglasses first. So I can do a bald as a hiatus from Apex. Oh no. What? Why though? No road to diamond. Road to diamond? Carry? I cannot even carry myself. I can't even carry myself though. No! Damn it. Shiki, Shiki already heavy, and that's an insult. Excuse me. Hello. Ex. I mean, I am heavy though. I'm like bronze, like bronze 4. Uh, I swear to God, I quit rank. Big Sag. Oh no! Cannot do ball as because of the hair. Shiki once carried me to champion. Wait, what? No? It's just unplayable this season. Quick wank. Apparently, from time to time, I'm good. No, no ball aze. Okay, we get it, Flex. I'm good. I'm good at times, actually. Not always, just sometimes. I haven't finished my sentences. I brain dead just now. Yes, sometimes. Off stream SU gameplay? Damn. Maybe because on stream it's more distracting. Hey, I did well on my last Apex stream, actually. I killed a lot. Maybe not a lot, but for me it's a lot. Hello, Rainix Gaming. Hello, welcome to the stream. Shiki forgot we champion in trios. I don't remember. I don't remember. I brain dead. We screenshot this. Let's add Shine too. Shine. How do I make Shine again last time? Just white one? Oh my god, why so ugly? Senpai, what you drawing? I'm drawing Aze's emote. Bald Aze. Bald Aze. The only time I was proud during Shiki Apex was previous season where you got 2 champion in one stream. Wait, I did? Anyway, Shiki, I wanna ask, do we supposed to hear some music? Are you guys not hearing music? Oh, all this time it's muted. I asked just now whether you guys can hear the music or not. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. I like Shiki's music taste. It's silence. Mm, silence is good. Oh my gosh. Why no one said anything? We are 30 minutes into the stream and no one says anything. I even asked earlier. Hello? Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Thanks for the hydrate, Rainix. I have my Milo. Mm. Shiki trolling. Professional streamer over here. I felt that lyrics. Mm. Mm. Hazu, how are you feeling? Come back soon, Hazu. Feel better. Okay, we have Aze with light blue strands of hair. The mouth looked like mustache instead of mouth. Oh shit. How does it not look like a mouth? It looks like a mustache. I cannot unsee it anymore. Looks like this. Yeah. That's so funny. Why did the chicken cross the road? The chicken want to lay some eggs. I don't know. I never understand the jokes behind this. Feeling a lot better after treating myself with new. Oh, what did you get? Mustache Aze. Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of this. I'm gonna meme this. Since he memes me, I'm gonna meme this. Please look at this. And he will never unsee it. Self-prioritize. Yeast flakes. Wait, what did you get? You didn't tell. A gyro, thank for the pet. Thank you. Did you get iPhone 13? Italian Mafia Aze. The chicken crossed the road because the confluence of events in the cultural I cannot pronounce that and that individual chickens crossroads at the bruh. What? I feel like that's trolling. I cannot English today. Just stalt? Necessitated. That's why they made a chicken crossing the road game that's called Crossy Road. Yeah, I played that game. Oh my god, artist. Paige, hello. Welcome to stream. I'm just an anime girl in the internet. What you saying? Wait, Hazu gone. I'm streaming as well. Oh, I saw. Are you playing Valorant? Valorant. But I'm dead. Valorant is just slow Apex. Or Valorant is just slow Overwatch with guns. Oh my god. Valorant player will hate me so much. Valorant is CS:GO with power. Hmm. Um. Technically, Valorant is CS:GO with Overwatch. Valorant equals to CS:GO. Mutants! Valorant is CS:GO mutants. Oh yeah, iPhone 11. Oh, yes, yes. Nice, nice. iPhone 11. Time to get VTube Studio. I actually haven't purchased VTube Studio. But can download VTube Studio and use it for streams. Watching without video, no quote. I'm actually watching with video. That's just a badge I'm wearing. It's funny how they wear how they put out the badges. Yes, VTube Studio priorities. It's so expensive though. It's like what, 20 plus Brunei dollar? I think I'm not too sure. Also artist badge. So nice. Said no musician badge. Oh, maybe if you make a BGM for streamers, they might put you as artists, you know. Roblox Rush Point Giga Chat. I don't know about Roblox. Like, you can make a Shiki Roblox character. Is that your way of asking me to make BGM for you? Wait, no. No, I was just saying that if you are artists, like people commission you for BGM, and then you can have the artist badge. Roblox drip. Like those people spend money on pogs. Like actual money on Roblox.
Dexter 25 cheered Dex 115.
Thank you, Dexter.
And have fun
Thank you for the 115 BDs. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by too. Oh my gosh. Y'all be funding me as funding my Huion campus funds. I regret spending money on Roblox. Wait, what is that bad? Isn't Roblox like Minecraft? Or is something more? Maybe it's something more. I don't know. The sound makes it feel like it's something like Minecraft. But I kind of saw people play horror game. I don't get it. People like me spend money on Roblox. I don't spend money on real life. And good for you. No, not even close to Minecraft, really? Um, I hit my knee. You can play Minecraft on Roblox too. You will enjoy Roblox. Me and Croaky tried playing Roblox Battle Royale. How is it? Is that worth the hype? Didn't take long for us to uninstall it. You don't look at the BR genre of Roblox. It's not popular. I don't get it. Like, what? Like, people code it or some sort? Is it? They make games out of games? Is that it? Tribes as well. Yeah, so if you have Roblox, you have 400 plus free games. That's confusing. Roblox is an open source game developer tool development running on Roblox Studio. Drip cosmetics. If it's for games within Roblox, it would be game passes. So there'll be unlimited amount of skins that you can buy. How much? Okay, how much is like one skin, roughly? Unlimited and instantly customizable. Um, there's 1 million items. What? Now that Roblox implemented voice chat, it's slowly turning into VR chat. Oh, really? Damn. You use the VC on Roblox to harass kids? Isn't it dangerous to have kids on Roblox? Because you can make legit money in Roblox as well. Top developers get paid by Roblox? It's just like being Like Roblox is a kids game. Do the kids um do the kids spend money too? They spend more than adults. When Roblox was first made, it's aimed for kids. Oh. You spoke in real life, I smoke in Roblox, we are not the same. Oh my gosh. Um, I would say that it will be a bit dangerous for kids. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm very like that's why I don't like Roblox. I feel like it's not safe for kids if there isn't any supervision from the parents. I don't know. Like it's just bad. Which part? I mean, mm, no comment. Okay, next song. I got a few songs. Let me see. Um, oh, I forgot the names. I found these songs in my music. Music. I don't know if it's in for Spotify though. Keep my phone. Nor. It's not in. Drawer. There is. Mm. 18 plus game will guarantee be taken down, so it's safe. Oh, community is bad. Yeah, yeah. I guess the community is what you can't control. I have other songs. Shiki no uta. Najubes. Najubes? Nujabes. Nujabe. Um, do you think they will not put 13 plus even though they are? Oh yeah, that's an issue. Um, mm, I'll add the other songs next time. Mm. There are some songs that's not on Spotify, and I don't know. I don't know how to play them on Spotify. There's no way. Okay. Okay. Would you care to share your Spotify playlist? I do have a link. Spotify. There you go. I think it's the correct playlist. I'm not sure. Oh, why is this in English? No, I want this in Japanese. No. Maybe this one? Oh, it's not here, isn't it? See, this is what I say, that some song is not in Spotify. Kinda sad. No worries. some songs not in Spotify, but what to do? Okay. Actually, haven't let Aze track the emote, but I'll just do a flat color and see how it goes. I wanted to clear up my commissions as soon as possible. No! I'm dumb. Wrong layer. Ha. Sneaky Shiki. Hi Shiki, how are you? Otaku, hello. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. How are you? Shiki, I think you'll love a Japanese song that's called Midnight Joke. On Spotify? Welcome to the stream. You're not streaming? Eh, why I erased? Not on Spotify though. No! I'm good, just eating while watching. Glad you're well. Thank you. It's like one of those Japanese songs such as Plastic Love or Stay With Me. Ah, those city pop, you know? City pop genre. Streaming? I changed it to 4 a.m. What? Why though? Why though? What happened? What happened to sleep? Just a special occasion? Ooh, interesting. Birthday? Birthday stream? My stream won't be the special occasion. Oh, it's someone's birthday stream. I want to rate them. Oh, that's so cute. Happy birthday to the person. That's why it's early. Oh. A VTuber. That's so cute. Shiki, why not rate the birthday person? That means I have to stream until 4 a.m. Hmm. 4 a.m. stream. What happened to sleep? Even though it's a weekend. Marathon stream? No, 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 no. I cannot survive long hours streaming. I'm dying. Like, I can't even do more than 3 hours. My stamina just... My introvert battery, you know? My introvert battery just ran out so fast. Introvert battery. 3 hours? I think I went to like 3 hours, almost 4 hours before. Uh it was so tiring. Meaning we have to treasure our time with Shiki. Oh yeah, and also I'm going back to work like it's gonna be an everyday thing soon. So I might stream last. I'm not sure. I'll try to stream more. I'll try, hopefully. Yo. That scared me. What the heck? Min, hello. Also, guys, Mint is currently he just got affiliated. Congratulations. Congratulations. After so long, finally.
Neon has just...
Congratulations, everyone. Say congrats. It's the emo. Oh, Pekko. Pekkoe? Pekkoe? Ah, so cute. Usagi. Usagi VTuber. Thanks. Congratulations. Long awaited affiliates.
Aze upgraded my stream with 8 viewers.
Aze! No! Don't raid me! Oh my god, thank you so much! I didn't ask you, I just... Oh my god, I should have asked, shouldn't I? I'm not drawing Aze. Hydrate, thanks for the hydrate, thanks for the raid, Aze! What? What happened?
My stream with 25 viewers.
Thank you! Dubri! Thank you for the raid! Thanks for the follow! Hello! Hello, welcome to the stream! Hello! Thanks for the raid!
Kenuki is now following.
My first time here. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hi guys. Um, I'm Shiki. If you don't know, I do some art and some Apex sometimes, but I'm not good at Apex. But I like Apex. I like to kill. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I like shooty. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everyone. Shiki, Aze, I didn't ask you, but can I draw your emotes on stream?
No.
Aze monkey. Yes, you can. Okay. I didn't ask.
No.
Also, I haven't let you check. I'm currently giving a flat color. I'll let you check later. Thanks for the follow and hello. Hello Raider. Don't let her fool you. Shiki aim at Apex very godlike. No. No. Thanks for the follow, Kim Cho.
Is now following.
Sorry if I pronounced name wrongly. Thanks for the follow.
Tunkilaba is now following.
Excalibur. Where is Excalibur? I know someone who's named Excalibur. Excalibur. Thanks for the follow. El Magnifico. Thank you. Welcome. Oh my gosh. I get anxiety. I'm nervous. You wanna see? Aze, this one looks like mustache. This thing. No way, what the hell?
Piran raided my stream with 11 views.
Pyron, what the heck? What is this? Is this planet? What the heck? Thank you for the raid. Hello. Pyron, welcome to the stream. Welcome, raiders.
Ngamuk na lang, guys.
Hello.
Ngamuk na lang.
Am I gonna... Did I do an introduction again? Welcome, raiders. I'm Shiki. I like Apex. Okay, I draw and I like Apex. Toilet paper rake. Toilet paper rake. Does that look like mustache? Brett, no, I'm bronze. I like Apex, but I'm bad at Apex. Is that Pyron? Yes, that's Pyron. Wait, let me stream 1 second and... No! Yes, Pyron the IGL. Yes, Pyron the IGL. Oh, wow. Welcome, guys. What are you talking about? Your present ring? Wait, it's true. It's true. You're not... I'm not wrong. It's bronze. Was your gold to rank non-matter? Okay, no, I don't think it matters for high-ranking people. If I can't even rank up this season, then that makes me bronze the whole time. Gonna go off now, really tired. Alright, thanks for dropping by. I'll send a copy for you to check after I'm done with the flat color with the other emotes. Have fun on stream. Thank you. Because you don't have time sheet. Alright. I'm currently coloring this one. Thank you for the follow. Bomika 114. Welcome. Time to alert. Have fun with the stream. Thank you. Thanks for the alert. Also, this part of the hair looks like um looks like lobster. Don't forget to hydrate more. Thank you. I have my water. Thank you for the beaties. Arigatou gozaimasu. I have my Milo, which actually dehydrates me, but I'm hydrating. No, don't spam. Don't spam the hydrates. Okay. Women, hello. Hello, women. What's up? Long time no see. See, long time no. How doing? Is it that long though? I think so. Is it not? I mean, I haven't streamed for like Monday to Wednesday. Like yesterday was my first stream of the week. And today is the second stream. I'm doing fine. That's great. I'm doing fine too. We're currently drawing Aze's emote. Well, Excalibur, hello. Just now someone have the same, like similar name with you. Granddad emotes? No, if I'm your grandma, he's your great granddad. Wait, technically he's your father. Shiki Obasan. No, no, don't call me Obasan. I'm not Obasan. Siapa? The name is Tun 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 Kalabur. Obasan. No. Obasano. Clubber game. What does that mean actually? I heard about it, but I don't know what does it mean. Akashiki. Shiki look like an older sister to me. Small older sister. I am medium short. Doesn't mean I'm short, guys. I'm medium short. Shiki One-san? No. No. No, 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 no. No, just call me Shiki. Don't listen to them. Okay, maybe you can call me Obasan. Yes. I'm grandma. Shiki-sama! Yamero! Are you sure? No, there's Obasan. No! I'm not that old, guys. I think so. I'm not sure. Hmm. Why y'all laughing? Hmm. Ah, I think Hazu went live. Hazu went live, right? Please check him out. I think he's live. Wait.
Alright guys, make sure to join the rate. Make sure.
Did he? He did! He did. Okay, please check him out. He drew some of my emotes. He's also a great artist. I'm expecting one art. Commission. Commission art. Maybe two. To come around June. Hopefully. Yes. Yeah, he is. Okay. What are you guys up to? Like it's the weekend. Do you guys have anything planned? Ni no Kuni. Is that a PC game or a phone game? I saw it on phone. What is it, like open world-ish? Cross play? Baggy, hello! It's been so long. Hi. How doing? You can play on PC. You need to register in mobile, then Baru can log in and play in your PC. Oh. Is it like isn't like I Nino Nino. Isn't like Atuka. Is it like Genshin? Or is it like Lost Ark? Is that Genshin? This one, there's one mobile game yang sama dulu. Oni no Kuni. Yeah, are you playing Mint? Not really a plan, but do have something to be excited about this weekend. Ooh, new event? New event, Dara? I say more like Lost Ark. Is it like a grindy game? I can't grindy games. Hint, hint, Elden Ring? Where? Holy shit. Elden Ring who? Follower emotes will be unlocking! Yay! Yay, congrats, Dara. Oh, Chinese song. It's totally not grinding? Really? Lies. Even if it's grindy, it's automatic. Damn thing. I'll check it out later. How's like the gameplay though? Just automatic fighting? Tarnish who? Tarnish what? Hello? Maiden who? It's automatic? Damn thing. Oh shit. Maidenless who? How's life in Nino Nino? Maidenless who? Elden Lord where? Elden Lord where? Shit, don't call me out like that. I know I should be playing. But yes. How are you in top 50 overall? It's women we're talking about. He is the hardcore grinding players, you know. I touch grass, lies. Definitely not real life grass. What's this song? Oh. Oh. It's 11 now. Harem song? This one? No? Is it? I plan to mine new with some Malaysia and Philippine gang on new sand Pisces. Ah, what's that? Server? Server. Oh, why did I get bonked? Shuna Tempest, hello. Why did I get bonked? Suspicious. Why? What's that bonk for? Adika, hello. Welcome to the stream. Drawing time. Yes. Drawing time. Might wanna play Apex, maybe. Still thinking. If Kamu can make a kingdom, what? Why it's so? It sounds so interesting. Apex, very good, very good. I don't change. I simply play another because he touched too much grass. Don't think shot Apex. Don't think just shoot. Yes. Don't think. Head empty. Thanks for the gamepad. How does Shiki wakes up every day with head empty? Don't head think empty. It's a lifestyle. You know. Oh shit. Head empty. Empty. Big brain. Yes. My big brain time in Escape Simulator. Ah, ouch. Ouch, my hand. Not me hitting the table with my elbow. Okay, pass. That's so many money though. Wait, how many is that? I'm still lower. What? Is the Ember trial on right now? Can I actually play it on stream? I can, right? Can I? Will I get copyrighted? Yes? I can? I wanna watch. Let's watch it while we do drawings. Oh, it's live right now. Um, Property form. Is there no audio? Wait, is it gonna end soon? No audio yet. I don't know. There's no audio in the YouTube. I think. Yeah, the website have audio. Okay, we'll just wait then. Is it ending? Or they're taking a break right now? Oh, they're back. They're back.
Are we ready for the jury? Okay.
I think Amber team lagi do closing argument. I honestly feel so bad for Amber's team. Haven't started yet. Look at the chats. Oh shit. What?
All right. Thank you.
Stay
You can be
hydrated,
seated.
thank
All right,
you.
Closing arguments, Mr. Rottenborn? Okay, thank you.
Let me know if the audio is too high. Is the case coming to an end soon?
Mr. Mr. Wetmore, is your mic on?
I believe it is.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Does that work? Okay. In trying to convince you
Oh,
that Mr. Death
it's
is
coming
carrying
soon.
his burden of proof
It's closing
in
soon.
proving that he was never
No! Internet? Wait,
abusive to Amber
I didn't do
on
it.
one
What?
occasion. Think about the message that Mr. Death and his attorneys are
The
sending
result will
Amber
be out next
by
Wednesday?
extension to
Oh.
every victim of domestic abuse everywhere.
Damn.
If you didn't take pictures, it didn't happen. If you did take pictures, they're fake. If you didn't tell your friends, you're lying. And if you did tell your friends, they're part of the hoax. If you didn't seek medical treatment, you weren't injured. If you did seek medical treatment, you're crazy. If you do everything that you can to help your spouse, the person that you love, rid himself of the crushing drug and alcohol abuse that spins him into an abusive, rage-filled monster, you're a nag. And if you finally decide that enough is enough, you've had enough of the fear, enough of the pain, and you have to leave to save yourself, you're a gold digger. That is the message that Mr. Death is asking you to send. But he doesn't stop there, because in Mr. Death's world, you don't leave Mr. Death. And if you do, he will start a campaign of global humiliation against you, a smear campaign that lasts to this very day. He will do everything he can to destroy your life, to destroy your career. That is what they're saying, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what they're trying to get you, the jury, to be an accomplice to. But it's not surprising, because Mr. Death
So
cannot...
is he like trying to argue that why should Amber win? Is it?
Just
Is
as Ms.
it?
Vasquez did, and Mr. Chu did, I would like to extend my thanks to you on behalf of Amber
Oh.
and our whole legal team.
Did Johnny's team
Diligence,
start
which you
did it
serve
already?
matter. You've paid attention to every witness, every piece of
Oh my
evidence,
gosh.
and I can't even imagine the
Oh,
sacrifice
no.
that you made in terms of time away from your friends, your family, your job. to be
I usually just watch the
very important role
recaps
that you're serving, and we thank you very much.
of the trial.
Let's pick up where we started 6 weeks ago in opening statement. You may remember that I asked you to keep a simple question in mind, which is, why are you here? And much of what you've heard during the course of this trial, you don't need to make a decision on in order to return a verdict for Ms. Heard on Mr. Depp's claim of defamation. Now, we'll talk about Ms. Heard's claim of defamation against Mr. Depp, and Elaine will address most of that in a few minutes. But your key question to answer is, does the First Amendment give Ms. Heard the right to write the words that she wrote in this article on December 18th, 2018? That's the question. And you cannot simultaneously protect and uphold the First Amendment
Same, but
and
since
find
belum
the favor of
tidur.
Congress. You simply cannot.
I like her hair
You have to
though.
decide, should
I
someone
like
be
Amber's
able
hair.
to write an article like that in the United States
Very
of
pretty
America
hair.
without being sued successfully, without having to go through the hell that Ms. Heard has gone through.
I wonder if she's gonna still play an Aquaman 2. If there is, I'm not sure.
This is the op-ed piece. I'm not going to read it to you again. You heard me read it to you in opening statements. And I would urge you, when you're in the deliberation room,
Apparently not anymore.
read it again.
Oh.
And I know we focused on it, here and there over the course of the trial, but the vast majority
If not,
of the trial is
then
not
didn't they
focused
have to
on
like
this piece.
rewrite the
This is
whole
obviously
the
the
whole
paper
like
edition.
movies, or
There's the
redirect the
online
whole
edition as
movie,
well.
or
Now we get a
replan
chance to
maybe?
discuss with you exactly what you have to find about this article.
Just recast.
Let's try this again.
Not that much scene for the character. Oh, okay.
This is one of the jury instructions that you'll
Not
get. And I've been
important.
so looking forward to being able to actually explain to you, as the judge read all the instructions to you this morning, and I know it was a lot, but we've been looking forward to being able to explain to you what you're here to decide, because I imagine for some of the case it's been kind of unclear. What are you being asked to decide? These are the things that you have to find, and you have to answer yes. As Mr. Chu said, you have to answer yes to all of them in order to find in favor of Mr. Depp. So you have
Right
to find that the
character?
statement was about Mr. Depp.
Nice.
And you can decide that in the context of the article. And I'll get to the arguments that Mr. Depp raises on that in a minute. You also have to find that the statement is false. And we're going to look at the statements here. We're going to look at each of the three statements. And in order to win his claim, Mr. Depp has to prove every single element. And there's a concept in the jury instructions that you really didn't hear from Mr. Depp's side this morning, but you've all heard it, I'm sure, outside the courtroom, which is burden of proof.
Is the music disturbing the audio? If yes, I can turn it off.
If he cannot, Ms. Heard wins. If he cannot prove each and every one of these elements under the burden of proof that's
No?
applicable, Ms. Heard
Okay.
wins. And there's two different burdens of proof that we'll get to. For all of them except number 7, the burden of proof is greater weight of the evidence. So you weigh the evidence and you decide, has Mr. Depp proven to you the first 6 elements? The 7th one, for actual malice, the clear and convincing evidence standard, we'll get to in a few minutes. But this is what he has to prove. And he cannot do that. These are the 3 statements. And I know you may be thinking to
Did
yourself,
her
"Wait a
dog
second, don't
step
we have
on
to decide
step anatomy?
Mr. Depp
I saw that
really
meme
The
earlier.
answer is no, you don't have to. Because these
I saw
3
that meme
statements,
earlier,
you
Mint.
can decide as a matter of law, or as a matter of fact, as you weigh the evidence and the fact that they're true. So the first 2 statements I'm going to address together. Then, 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse.
'Cause it
I
happened
felt the full
suddenly.
force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out. Number 2, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. When you go back to the jury room to deliberate,
I can't
you
believe
should feel
people are
free,
watching
like I said,
that
to read
joke
the
for
article
free.
and think of the article's purpose. The jury instructions also tell you to take these statements in the context of the article. Think about the purpose. The purpose of the article was to promote legislative measures designed to protect victims of domestic abuse, designed to protect people who did exactly what Ms. Heard did, to speak out. That's apparent on the face of the article. And to do that, Ms. Heard talked about her own life experiences as someone who had obtained a TRO against Mr. Depp, someone who had accused Mr. Depp of domestic violence. Make no mistake, and Mr. Depp's side keeps trying to say that we're somehow suggesting that 2 years before she wrote this, that Ms. Heard hadn't had anything to do with Mr. Depp. We're not saying that. You heard Ms. Heard herself say, of course, 2 years before I wrote this article, I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out after she obtained a temporary restraining order against Mr. Depp.
Wahey!
After she became a public figure representing
Hello.
abuse. But the words
I
that
can
she
finally
wrote,
say hi,
and then
Sukadja.
chronicling
How are
her
you?
own
I'm doing
experience
good.
after that,
How are you
those words
doing?
true.
Are you on
Those words
Valorant?
are true.
Or are you on
Similarly,
Epic?
the rare vantage point
Thanks
of
for
seeing,
asking.
based
I hope
on
you
her
are
own
well too.
experiences Post May 27th, 2016.
It's the
How
weekend.
institutions protect men accused of
Epics.
abuse. Those words are true, and the First
Epics.
Amendment protects Ms. Heard's right to say them. Now, the
My
first
Apex
statement is
later.
absolutely true as well, but we're going to take that
Sekejap lah lagi.
separately because she didn't write it.
I'm alright. A lot of events and family
Under the
things.
First Amendment, the statements
Have a
to
good
be false
rest.
in order for Mr. Depp
It's
to
the
win.
weekend.
Now,
Weekend
let me
means
address,
coffee
like I said, an
time.
argument that we're not making. And as I said, we're not running from the fact that when she
Apex.
discussed becoming
Yes.
a public figure representing
Hen
domestic
Ichi.
abuse, Amber
One
was speaking
Apex.
of her experiences reporting
But I want to
domestic
finish
abuse
my
against Johnny
commission.
Depp. She admitted to that, but that doesn't make the article or the statements about Johnny Depp. Think about it. Think about every piece of evidence that you've heard over the last 6 weeks about his abuse, about their relationship. None of that is in the article. None of it. We all know that it would be a very different article if she had written about what she suffered, that she's told you about over the last 6 weeks.
Copy high.
Because he knows the words
Yes.
are true, Mr. Depp says that the words now have a defamatory
Coffee high
implication.
time.
He says the statements are the same as saying, Johnny Depp abused me. But just because he wants to make the article about himself doesn't mean it is. He has to show you that any defamatory implication was designed and intended. Look at number 4. Designed and intended by Ms. Heard to convey the defamatory meaning that he suggests. Just because people might read the article and remember, oh yeah, Amber Heard used to be married to Johnny Depp, and she accused him of abuse, that doesn't mean that she designed and intended defamatory implications in writing about herself. And think about it. If Mr. Depp is right, then virtually any statement that anyone could ever make about their own life that implies anything, implies any involvement with any other person, could be defamatory. And that's clearly not what the First Amendment intends. She didn't design and intend the words to be the equivalent of writing Johnny Depp abused me. And you don't have to take her words for it. You can take the words of Terrence Doherty of the ACLU. He said that the op-ed wasn't even Ms. Heard's idea. The ACLU wrote the first draft, and great care was taken in drafting the article so as not to make it about Mr. Depp or Ms. Heard's relationship with him. That's the only evidence presented about Ms. Heard's motive, except her statements that was exactly what she wanted to do. She wanted to talk about her experiences after Johnny Depp. She wanted to own her story after Johnny Depp and fit those into what other women experience, what other people experience having accused someone of domestic abuse, and the backlash that they suffer, and then talk about legislative measures that could help protect people in those positions. That's what she meant, and that's what the article is about. There's no hidden meaning here, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't a hit piece on Johnny Depp. This isn't a hit piece on Johnny Depp. And you can end here. You can end there by saying the statements that she wrote were not false, and the First Amendment protects them. Let's talk about the headline for a minute. The headline that was published in the online version only of the article on December 18th, 2018, said, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath." A few points here. Number one, and this evidence is undisputed. There's no dispute about this. So as you weigh the evidence, you don't have to check your common sense at the door, and you can weigh circumstantial evidence, you can weigh facts, but you can't see evidence where no evidence exists. And the undisputed evidence here is that Ms. Heard didn't write the headline. She didn't approve the headline. She had nothing to do with it. She was not given notice of that.
Yeah, you guys see Johnny Depp at the background, just confused, and looking at
You saw her testify
Amber's lawyer,
that they're calling her a liar.
like, hello, sir.
You saw her on the stand testify with your own mouth, with her own mouth, exactly what she went through for the first time in court, because people who have suffered that, they don't want to broadcast that to the world. They want to penalize Ms. Heard for
He's
not
talking
speaking about that
bullshit.
earlier. That's ridiculous, and it's
It's a
insulting,
total
and it's
joke.
victim blaming, and it's most disgusting.
I mean, this is
The
a
only reference to sexual assault in the article,
lawyer drama.
you can read the op-ed, is sexual assault that she said she
It's really
experienced
hard
at the time she was in college age
to be a
before
lawyer.
Mr. Depp. So there is a reference to sexual violence in that article, but it's not by Mr. Depp. Mr. Depp
And it's
only
also
lied about the headline
very
he didn't
and
write,
and that's
contains something
why
that nothing
one of the
not
reason
about.
why lawyer
They
is
want
also
you to
one of
think
the
that she republished the
highly
headline,
paid job.
Republished the headline by tweeting out the link to the online version. So let's look at this.
that the
This is
talking
the
guy
tweet
got
that she
hated.
sent on December 19th.
Not when you're trolling.
The hyperlink says, opinion Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence. That's the online version of the article. As Ms. Heard said, you can't attach, you can't tweet a piece of paper. So when she wanted to share that she had written this article, what choice does she have? She has to attach that link. And the jury instructions that you have make clear that a hyperlink is not republication. Forwarding a link on does not mean that you broadcast the statement again, but that's what they want to make you think. The only way, and the jury instructions that you have, and we don't need to read through them in detail now, but the republication instruction says that merely linking to an article does not amount to republication, but adding content to a linked article may constitute republication. You must determine whether any added content was intended to reach a new audience, and if you find any content added to the hyperlink was intended to reach a new audience, it constitutes a republication. There was no content added to the article. She tweeted above the article simply saying, today I published this. That's what she said. She didn't add any content to it. She could have added some of the content that you've heard in this courtroom to it. She could have said, not only did 2 years ago I become a public figure representing domestic abuse, but let me tell you about the domestic abuse that I suffered. That would be adding new content. This is not adding new content. But I guess it's no surprise, because this whole case is about blaming Amber Heard for things she didn't do. But that's what Mr. Depp does. It's what he's always done. Blame other people, refuse to take accountability.
Oh my
The
gosh.
problem for him here is that he's running headlong into the United States Constitution, which says that you cannot hold Amber Heard liable for words she didn't write or publish. But here we are. Here we are.
I know.
And you can decide this case without ever wading into any of the allegations, the facts, the evidence that you've heard about the heinous abuse
The
that Ms. Heard
facts,
suffered
he said.
at the hands of Mr. Depp. You can decide that by determining that those statements are true and they're protected by the First Amendment. But Mr. Depp brought this case, and he's suggesting that he was never abusive to Ms. Heard. So if that's where you want to make your decision, that's where the road ends for Mr. Depp.
By this time, even if Amber team
Ladies
win,
and gentlemen,
they're
let
gonna
me be
still be
clear.
dead by internet.
If Amber was abused by Mr. Depp even one time, then she wins. One time.
That's unfair, isn't it?
And we're not just talking about physical abuse. We're talking about emotional abuse,
What?
psychological abuse, financial abuse,
Finan-
sexual abuse.
financial abuse, bro.
That's what we're talking about.
Hmm.
Let's look at the evidence.
Financial
You heard Mr. Depp
abuse.
define abuse from his own mouth. He admitted all of that.
But Emma
He
does
talked
fall,
about
I
his
know,
childhood.
right?
As they reference, his mother called him one eye because he had a lazy eye. And he said that that was worse than the beatings
But-
that he took.
Financial abuse? Please.
Being called one eye
Jesus.
by his mother was worse than the beatings that he took. And after the evidence that you've seen, some of which you're going to see, I want you to think to yourself, is being called one eye worse than what he did to Miss Heard? Absolutely not. You'll remember his expert, Shannon Curry, agreed with all that abuse can take many forms. And you'll remember that Don Hughes, Miss Heard's expert, talked about the reports of intimate partner violence by Miss Heard, characterized by physical violence, psychological aggression, sexual violence, coercive control, and surveillance behaviors. She tested Miss Heard. She said that the tests show that there's a high degree of serious violence perpetrated by Mr. Depp toward Miss Heard.
Very tall.
She got that
What?
opinion and that impression by reviewing the medical records of Miss Heard. She talked about the role of coercive control that Mr. Depp exercised over Miss Heard. The effect of coercive control, she said, was drastic, and it was composed of
Oh,
things such as possessive
I don't
jealousy,
know.
the
I can't
imbalance of
see.
power, not only in physical stature and physical size,
I want some
but where they were
ambient
in their
song.
life,
Oh, I mean,
their career.
ambient
By
music.
intimidation. She said writing obscene messages to your partner can absolutely be intimidating behavior. She said that Mr. Depp, after reviewing the evidence, banging and throwing and hitting things in the household, that's psychological aggression. Punching a wall, throwing something, screaming, that is abuse. That's abuse, ladies and gentlemen. She said alcohol can just throw lighter fluid off a flame in a situation of domestic violence. All of these things constitute the domestic violence that Ms. Heard suffered at the hands of Mr. Depp. And he's trying to get you, to fool you, to believing that he's carried his burden of proof that never a single time in their relationship was he in any way, physically or non-physically, abusive to Ms. Heard. And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So let's look at some of that evidence. And like I said, you can apply your own common sense. You don't need to check that at the door when you go into the
You read
delivery.
chat dari
I'll
OBS?
walk you through the
Yes.
evidence, some of the
I
evidence
read
that's
chat
been
from
presented,
OBS.
including evidence from Mr. Depp's own
Why?
mouth, his own
Do you
words,
not
the
read
words of
chat
his
from
witnesses.
OBS?
Keep in mind the burden of proof. And as we go through this evidence, I'd ask you to keep this in mind as well. It's not about who's the better spouse. It's not about whether you think Miss Heard may have been abusive to Mr. Depp. It's not. Because remember, if you think that they were both abusive to each other, and that's what their witness Laurel Anderson testified to, then Amber wins.
Eh?
They're trying to trick
I
you
cannot
into
brain.
thinking that Amber
What is
has
he
to be
talking
perfect
about?
in order to win. Even while they're ignoring Mr. Depp's many flaws, but don't
From
fall for that.
OBS? Yeah.
Perfect. None of
I
us
read
are.
chat from
She does
OBS. What's
pretend
wrong
to
with
be,
that?
and that's not what you're being asked to decide. One time, ladies and gentlemen. One
Wait,
time.
what? I have two
You used
monitors.
her one time,
What?
Amber wins.
I can set it.
Actually, if he fails to prove that
where?
he never abused her one time, Amber wins. So let's take a look at some of the evidence. This was one of the first
I
messages
complete one
shown to
drawing.
Mr. Depp
39 more to go. Let's go.
in his cross-examination.
OBS chat.
This is a message to Paul Bettany, his drug buddy, early on in
OBS
their
chat.
relationship. When he says, let's
Like
burn
settings,
Amber.
settings?
Let's drown her before we burn her. I will fuck her burnt corpse afterwards to make sure she is dead. Some of the most vile, disgusting language that you could ever imagine. That is what he said to her. at
The
beginning of the
OBS.
relationship.
White.
Let's look at
White?
how the relationship was bookended. You remember Mr. Depp the other day in response to some text that we'll see later saying, I don't write like that. This is a bookend of the relationship. This is after it was over. I asked Mr. Depp to read that top.
Did you say
text.
39
That was the
more?
only thing I asked
No,
him
no,
to
that
read.
was
He immediately
Hitoshi.
said I didn't write that text.
That was
Even though-
Hitoshi.
Of course he did. Even though he
Not
wrote
me.
the text underward, under
I mean, I have a
it
few
said,
more
"Literally,
commission to
that
do.
cunt's rotting corpse is decomposing in the fucking trunk of a Honda Civic."
But,
That's how he bookended their relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, these words are a window into the heart and mind of America's favorite pirate. This is the real Johnny Depp.
look, who is this?
This is the real Johnny Depp after Miss Heard decided that she couldn't take it anymore, decided that she needed to leave him. And I'm not going to reread this whole text to you. But this is where he says she's begging for global humiliation, and she's going to get it. He says, I'll stop at nothing, and I can only hope that karma kicks in and takes the gift of breath from her. It's one of the only promises to Miss Heard that Mr. Depp has ever kept. That's how he ended the relationship. But you saw how he started it. Now, Miss Heard did testify on the stand that Mr. Depp abused her countless
Kan
times.
sasadengar this lawyer.
They were very happy.
I'm listening and I was like, what? Nandito na Shiki off stream on
She
Discord.
testified that even during periods of abuse, even during their relationship, when there was abuse occurring, that there were periods where they were very happy. It's the cycle of violence. It's the cycle of sobriety. There were periods when everything was good.
He mentioned that
The monster was gone, and then the monster would return.
that
You heard about how the first
Johnny Depp
incidents of violence took place in 2012
promised
when Miss Heard asked
only one
Johnny
thing.
about his
Oh my
tattoo. He used
gosh.
to say Winona forever and had been changed to say Wino forever. And she laughed. And she said, and he slapped me across the face. She thought it was a joke, and then he did it 2 more times. And then he said, I thought I put the monster away, and I've done it before. That's what he said to her.
That's what she said.
Incidents of violence.
He missed.
But you don't just
Said
have to
something.
take what Mr. Depp said in his text. We can hear through his own voice
He was
what he
slipping.
called Miss Heard.
Because you're a fucking cunt!
We talked about the monster. You heard Mr. Depp
Bro's
on the stand
talking
and say that
as
that was
he
Miss Heard's term.
he's from Elden
She made it
Ring.
up. That was what she used to refer to him when she was nagging.
Tarnished.
She didn't want him to have a good time. She didn't want him to have a beer once in a while. That's what he's implying. But no, this was a term created by Mr. Depp that she heard for the first time in 2012 after he slapped her 3 times across the face and said, I thought I put the monster
1.2
away."
million? My
And after
god.
he sat up here on the stand under oath and told you that she made that term up, we look back at his texts, the writing at the time. The first text is after Australia in 2015, during a period of sobriety, a short-lived period of recovery for Mr. Depp, when he told Jerry Judge, his bodyguard, all I had to do was send the monster away and lock him up. Remember, he texted Elton John, or sent an email to Elton John in 2012, referring to himself as the monster. He tells Dr. Kipper, the doctor to whom he's paid millions and millions and millions of dollars, thank you, my darling Kipper. He says, I've locked my monster child away in a cage deep within. He tells Stephen Duders, you know Mr. Duders, he liked to text Mr. Duders. He tells him, she thinks my Peruvian period, which is a reference to cocaine, he admitted to that means him using cocaine, has made me a monster and that I am ruining the relationship.
Brain cell
Imagine that. Someone actually
IQ
thinking that
decrease hearing
maybe
that?
the impact of alcohol and cocaine is ruining a relationship. How dare she? He says, need to discuss the news helicopters. The monster, I want to shoot a motherfucker, but don't worry, the monster is not involved. Mr. Depp knows that he can turn into a monster. He knows that. He knows that. He got up here on the stand and tried to deny that to you. Talk about lack of accountability.
Well, at least he knows.
Let's
You
see the
know?
monster. Let's see the monster in the flesh.
What happened? What happened?
Feels like me throwing a tantrum.
This morning, you know that?
Were you in here?
No.
So then nothing happened to you this morning.
Yeah, you're right. I just woke up and you were so sweet. And nice.
Seems normal for someone angry, yeah.
We were not even fighting this morning. All I did was say sorry.
Did something happen to you this morning? I don't think so.
I mean, probably Amber made him mad.
Crazy, I'll give you fucking crazy. Just crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're
Have you
crazy.
drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going. You got this going?
Just started it.
Oh, really? Really? Sneak that shit on me, motherfucker.
I didn't. You were smashing shit.
Bye.
Do you see what's her laughing in that? She's not laughing in that. Mr. Depp in this courtroom right now.
She's laughing in that! What?
That video is being played.
I'm
But it's not
confused. She was
Who
laughing.
does that?
What?
Who does that? Imagine being in Amber Sheedy's
I'm not
February
crazy,
10th,
right?
2016,
She was
videotaping
laughing in
him
that.
because when he's
How
sober
could he
and
say
sweet,
she's
never
not
loved
laughing in
him.
that though?
But when he mixes the drugs and he mixes drinks, he turns into this man.
Yeah,
You've seen
Takan.
it before.
I'm so
You pray it
confused,
won't
lah,
happen
this
again,
lawyer.
but deep down, you know it will. You know that that man will come out. You know that monster will come out, and you want him to change. Imagine watching your husband, the person you love, behaving violently that way, like a wild animal.
She do the
That is
Anya.
abuse. That's abuse.
She do the Anya. Oh my god, wrong
You
layer.
don't have to look at that incident in isolation to find that it's abuse. You can look at it in the context of their whole relationship. This isn't about breaking down a series of individual days that you've heard evidence about. This is about the cumulative effect
Oh shit.
of Mr. Depp and Miss Heard's relationship and whether that constitutes abuse. That is abuse, ladies and gentlemen. That's domestic abuse.
That is not
And
abuse.
their response is, she sold it to TMZ, which she didn't. There's no evidence of. And she was on a plane. The only evidence suggests she was on an international flight when Mr. Tremaine testified that
It's not
they
abuse
received
if-
it and it was validated
if someone
within
is
something like
just
15 minutes, which
throwing
only happened by the
tantrums.
person who sent it. Miss Heard was in the air. She didn't send it to TMZ.
Violence,
She never
abuse,
did
yes. The
anything
defendant
to
is the
TMZ.
cabinet, not.
Who would want
It's
that
the
to be
cabinet
public?
and the towels, guys.
Again, in order to find for Mr. Depp, you would have to find that for his defamation claim, every single thing that ever happened between them that could constitute abuse, Amber was the abuser.
The
Every
victim
single
was the
one. You have to
cabinet
believe the unbelievable. You
and the
all-
phone.
But Mr. Depp thought he could hide it. He thought he could hide the monster. That's why he lied in insurance forms that you have to fill out in order to be able to act. That's why he said he hadn't taken illegal substances, whether prescribed by a physician or not. That obviously wasn't true.
Me on Apex be like,
They keep talking about Mr. Depp's role as a father. This is what he sent, a text that he sent DX207. Now Lily Rose, his daughter, hates me because she thinks I'm drinking, and she's right, but I can't admit, or I fucking die in her eyes. Thanks for that one, Vanessa. This is Mr. Depp passed out in a Tokyo hotel room during the press tour for The Lone Ranger in 2013, when Ms. Heard testified that Mr. Depp screamed at me, and all I could think were the kids are in an adjoining room. And Mr. Depp passed
look at
out with his
Amber
head
smiling though.
like this. I don't think he was sleeping on the floor because he had a bad back. They keep referring to these pictures as she took pictures
mean,
of Mr. Depp while he was asleep.
Why would you
Not
take picture of your husband? Passed out.
And high, and she's taking pictures because she wants him to realize what he's done and get help and seek help.
Like, why would you take a picture of your
I don't
husband
think that looks
passing out
like the spice
though?
cabinet of anyone in this courtroom. That's Mr. Depp. This is Mr. Depp. This is Mr. Depp. This is Mr. Depp. And all you hear from Mr. Depp
All
when these pictures
she
are shown
can
is
help
snickering and
Depp
defiance.
rather than, you know, take picture.
Victim blaming Miss Heard for taking this picture of him, for trying to help.
Trying to help.
So let's talk about some of these instances of abuse. Oh, forgot one.
Oh no, what happened to you? No.
In March
No.
2013,
It's okay.
talked about the Wino Forever tattoo. In March 2013, there were a couple instances. There was one
Pets.
on March 8th.
I don't have pets
We'll
to
get that
chat,
in a second, where he
but
was
I have
drinking
sprayed
brown
the
liquor,
chat.
doing a lot of cocaine. Or that might have been that was March 22nd. On March 8th, this is when Mr. Depp backhanded her. She felt like her lip went into her teeth and got a little blood on the wall. He grabbed her by the arm.
It is
held
what
her
it
on the floor,
is.
screaming at her.
Yes, I'm living by that too.
We'll come back to this in a minute. This is March 22nd. This is what Mr. Depp said isn't every hour happy hour. Again, totally abandoning any responsibility for behavior
Every
like
hour
this.
is a
What
happy
happened on
hour.
March 22nd is he
Thank
wanted
yous
her
though.
to remove
No
the painting
worries.
by her ex-partner.
If you need more
He wanted
sprays.
to admit to an affair that she wasn't having. She didn't admit to it because it wasn't true. So he decided to have some lines of cocaine and some whiskey for breakfast.
Whiskey for breakfast?
And then, on the way to filming the Keith Richards
Wow.
documentary, after a multi-hour argument,
Burning
he
liver.
grabbed their dog, their teacup Yorkie, and holds the dog, Boo, out of the window of a moving car, and he's howling like an animal, Miss Heard said, while holding the dog.
Rip
out of the car.
liver.
That is abuse, ladies and gentlemen.
That,
That's abuse.
but it's not abuse to Amber.
Let's go back to
I mean,
this, because
I feel bad for
Ms.
the
Vasquez
dog,
read
but
a parade of witnesses
not an
who
abuse
she
to
believes
Amber
were
though.
dummies.
I'm
Defense in this
confused.
case. But as you've seen,
This guy is
over the course of
trolling.
this proceeding, these
No
witnesses,
evidence, I know, right?
as I previewed in the opening, almost all of them are witnesses on his payroll. They're all scared to say anything bad about him, and they've seen what happens to people who do. And none were there for the instances of domestic violence. What they're saying
I
is,
thought she even
"Oh,
got
you
her
didn't abuse Miss Heard in
whiskey
front
for
of
breakfast
4
is
bodyguards, then it
pretty
must have
risky
never
for your
happened." That's
health.
essentially what they're asking you to believe. That's ridiculous. That's not the way domestic violence
Yes.
works. Take his sister,
Whiskey
Christy.
indeed.
I know it seems like a year ago, but she was the
I like
first witness in this
puns.
case.
That's very punny of
You'll
you.
remember her on the stand when I presented her with these texts that say, "Stop drinking, stop coke, and stop pills." You'll remember her squirming and saying, "Oh, I don't think I was asking him to stop drinking, stop coke, stop pills." She couldn't even answer that basic question because she wanted to lie for Mr. Depp and say that Miss Heard was delusional. She couldn't even admit this to you. She was
Honey,
nothing but an enigma. The same with Sean Bett, his head of security. Who's been
Hey, I
sitting in
have
this courtroom
mustache.
for the
Wait a
past
minute.
6 weeks. He's right there. Mr. Bett was the one who testified.
I think I
to you
do.
when Mr. Depp has a few drinks of alcohol.
Mustache?
He
Mustache?
said, I wrote this down. He said
Mustache?
it's like the rest of us drinking sparkling water.
I
I
do.
don't think that kitchen video that we just saw was like you or I when we drink sparkling water. This is the same Sean Bett.
Also,
on the evening of May 21st,
there's a very pretty
2016,
glasses.
We'll talk about in a little bit.
Let me
He said
see.
Mr. Depp may have bumped something off a table. You've seen the pictures. You'll see him again.
Let me
Just like Travis
see.
McGivern said that Mr.
Look.
Depp rearranged Miss Heard's closet. You've seen the pictures. You'll see him again. Just like Tara Roberts in the Bahamas, who tried to blame everything on Miss Heard.
But
and
if
only
I blink,
under cross-examination admitted
it will
that
wiggle.
Mr. Depp passed out face down in the sand underneath a hammock, and his son Jack found him there.
Lawyer
He took a
Shiki.
video of their cabin in the Bahamas.
Objection
Tried to
hearsay.
suggest to you that this assault that Miss Heard alleges couldn't have
Such
taken place.
traitor.
Conveniently, she didn't take the
Kai
camera into the
Kaizui,
closet
hello.
where Mr. Depp held Miss Heard, hit her.
If I
Get to that
blink,
incident.
it
She
will.
didn't take the video camera into the
It
bathroom
will.
where he sexually
It will.
assaulted Miss Heard. She didn't do that.
Lost
She
control.
wanted to generate evidence only favorable
Judge
to Mr.
Shiki.
Depp. Think about Sean Bett and Starling Jenkins' conflicting stories about the birthday party on April 21st. Remember, Mr. Depp experienced horrific financial news the evening of that night, April 21st. 2016.
Horrific.
He learned that he was essentially out of money and he needed to start selling things. Well, we all know what Mr. Depp does when he receives bad news like that. He left the meeting at 9:30 and didn't arrive at Miss Heard's birthday party until 11:15.
Look,
Okay,
Anya.
he was late. But we all know what he does when he has that hour and 45 minutes of free time and he's stressed out about something. Mr. Bett testified, remember he said, I took him to his home on Sweetser Avenue, his other home.
I'm gonna head out now. Alright, have a good night, Hitoshi.
That's what he said.
How are you? I'm
Mr.
doing good.
Jenkins,
Thanks for
you may remember
asking.
him. He testified by video.
How are you
on the
doing?
stand, and I said, you don't know what he did in that intervening time period. And he said, oh, yes, I do. I do. He said, Mr. Depp was visiting his sick
Okay,
mother. And I said, who told you
my
that?
glasses
He
is
said,
just.
Mr. Bett. The
Oh,
witnesses
it doesn't
Mr.
twitch
Depp
now.
was paraded up here,
Okay, I big brain.
who were here in
I big
person,
brain
here
now.
in
It
person
doesn't
because
twitch
they're
now.
on
It's
his
like my
payroll.
actual glasses.
Almost all of them.
Small
They're telling
Anya.
you whatever they think they need to tell you to
Yes.
get you to take Mr. Depp's side. Just as we previewed they would do in the opening. But Mr. Depp would go through periods where he would apologize, where he would be grateful. I have no doubt that there were times when Mr. Depp wanted to get better. These
Well-
are texts, PX 120A and 120B. I won't read them all to you. These are texts that Mr. Depp
Oh, no.
sent to Paige Heard, Amber's mom, after detox on the island in 2014. He says, there were more than a few times when I thought it would be more simple to take that route,
It's.
meaning go for a swim and swallow a big drink of ocean. And he said it was Amber and Amber alone that got me through
Can't
this.
believe this trial is still ongoing. I think.
There is no luck
I
in
think
the
it's
family
almost
so I have the
ending.
strength that Amber gives me and the full support of each of you. So as you're weighing the evidence and you're weighing Mr. Depp's credibility, think to yourself, what do I believe? What he has a motive to say on the stand, or what he wrote contemporaneously with the events? Take his own words to Amber after the detox. Just to let you know that I'm fine, my angel. I miss you, of course, but this was the right thing to do to speed up the process. I love you more than life. But then there were these days. Then there were times like this. This is sent on March 9th. We had a slightly grim morning, is the way Mr. Depp describes it. You'll remember the
Going
text
through
from a few days
Pinterest,
later,
saving everything I like to prep.
referred
prep
to as
for
the disco bloodbath
VTuber.
text,
Live 2D model.
where Miss Heard says, "Is that about
Is
last
that
Friday night
Mini
live
Anya
performance?" And Mr.
shitting
Depp
on me?
responds, how can you make me smile about such a hideous
Yes.
moment? He testified on the stand.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened
It
on
is.
Friday night, but Miss Heard sure did.
I mean, I can put it on the table.
And this is what one of the things that she
Prep
had to
for
show for.
OC.
Now, Ms. Vasquez showed this to you
Oh.
in opening statements and made it seem like
Live 2D
again, remember what
model?
I said at the beginning. If you take pictures, They're fake. If you didn't take pictures, it didn't happen. Here's one where she did take a picture, but Miss Vasquez says, but she doesn't have injuries on her face.
But
Look
she
at the date
has
that this picture was
Bruce
taken,
kit.
ladies and gentlemen. March
Like 2D.
23rd,
Yes.
2013. 15
You can
days
you can
after
commission
this incident.
Otakuzi
So even
to
when there
make
are
a
pictures,
like 2D
they're trying to
model.
deceive you into thinking, oh, there should have been more. This is a 2-week-old bruise.
If Otaku is
She texted,
willing
look who
to.
she texted that to. She texted to her mom. They say she never told anyone. Text to mom. March
I'll give a
23rd.
kiss in real life for payment for Otakuzi. Otaku, are you there?
Let's go to Hicksville. You remember Hicksville? Obviously, there's been a little bit of discussion.
I'm not
about that
big
in
brain
space.
enough
This is
for
where
live
Mr. Depp
2D.
got jealous
It's
that a woman named Kelly Sue was
okay.
sitting close to
Trust
Miss Heard, and
me.
He had an arm around her at a campfire, and everyone was having a good time. There were some mushrooms involved. There was some drinking, and Mr. Depp got jealous of that. Now he claims that Miss Heard is the abuser, that she's so much stronger than he is. But then he testified that the evidence shows that in Hicksville, he was the one who said he was just trying to protect Amber. Well, who says, why would she need protection if she's the abuser? And he went and he took Kelly Sue's hand, forcibly removed it from Miss Heard, embarrassing Miss Heard, ruining the mood of the whole night. So they went and they got into an argument in the trailer, in which not only did he trash the trailer, but he took her into the bathroom. He slammed her up against the side wall of the bedroom by her neck, holds her there, and no, sorry, that was the next one. In Hicksville, he took her into the bathroom of the trailer and did what he called a cavity search.
Piranha
Inserted
Shiki. Wait, what?
inside of her.
What?
Sexually assaulted her.
What did I
Then
do?
trashed the trailer.
What
And
did I
you
do?
heard this Morgan Knight person who testified a few days ago, who said it was $62 of damage. You also heard evidence that the way he got involved in this trial was by reaching out to one of the main Johnny Depp fan influencers on social media. And you saw that text. That's how he injected himself into this trial. There was way more than $62 of damage. You heard testimony from Rocky Pennington, Whitney Enriquez, and Amber about him trashing the trailer. And is that really a surprise? The man's admitted that he smashes things when he gets angry. The man's admitted that he's smashed hotel rooms.
What?
You saw the quote that
What
he
did I
made
do?
the other day, that when he wants to hit something, he's going to hit it, and he doesn't care about the repercussions. So in Hicksville, the Hicksville was late May 2013. This is another text to drug buddy Bettany, where he says, I, of course, pounded and displayed ugly colors to Amber on recent journey. I am an insane person and not so fair-headed after too much of the drink. Weed, pills, fine. Booze, my capacity is too large and I won't stop. Ugly and sad. Oh, how I love it.
There appears to be an Amber Alert, but I think we're okay. People are getting it, I guess, on their phones that haven't silenced that.
Oh, okay, Your Honor.
Okay.
Can I keep going?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So that's after Hicksville. This is what I was getting to next.
Oh,
This-
look.
Remember,
This is like
testimony
OG
about
iPhone
Depp
UI.
on the island in the Bahamas in 2013, when Mr.
Lost
Depp
my motivation
looked a
to
little
play
scared by
games.
the way
Oh
his
no.
body fell into the water, and Lily Rose, his daughter, started to cry. Miss Heard comforted Lily Rose, and then Depp accused Amber of making them aware of this, that he was drinking again, making his kids aware of this. And he slammed her up against the side wall of the bedroom, held her up by her neck, held her there for a second, and said, I can fucking kill you, and you're an embarrassment. That's what he said. And then, do you remember what happened? Lily Rose and Amber helicoptered away from the island. And while Amber was in the helicopter with Lily Rose, Mr. Depp sends her this piece of poetry, calling her a lesbian camp counselor because she cared about his drinking, and just ridiculing her for trying to protect his daughter. Sickening. This text.
Alarm.
Let's fast forward.
But when I but in return, I received the motivation to draw.
Let's talk about
Oh,
Moscow.
maybe draw
Moscow
your
play.
own life
When
2D.
Mr. Depp and Amber, she said that was the one time she took ecstasy or MDMA with Mr. Depp, and she learned her lesson. When he hit her on the plane, when he threatened to break the flight attendant's wrist, and Miss Vasquez, again, just tried to tell you, oh, he always wore rings. Now, Miss Heard said almost all the time he did, or maybe sometimes when he didn't. And in the picture that she just showed you, PX 1248, you can.
I have no idea if I can live 2D. You can. Must believe in yourself.
With no rings other than a wedding ring on his finger, or some kind of ring. He's wearing one ring on his finger. And so, in Mr. Depp's world, they're going to try to come at you either way. They say, well, he was wearing rings, but it didn't leave a mark on your face. And then they show you a picture where he wasn't wearing rings during that trip. So that's what happened in Moscow. On 2013, in London, Mr. Depp...
Oh no, laggards. What happened? What happened? Oh, it's not me. Okay. Hackerman. Wait, this is not a song that makes me hit it gaunt. Why is this here? Remove from playlist.
He started throwing things at her, ice cubes and utensils, and he slapped her face against the window when she was seated. And when she got up to move, how dare she? He kicked her in the
Hacker
back.
man.
He said, I feel this boot in my back.
Oh my gosh, the audio is so robotic. Is it just me? Or is it them?
Let's play 221, please.
Ah! Ah la 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 la. Oh my gosh. The audio. Okay, I'm just gonna mute first. Oh! Thanks for the follow, O6. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I want Anya on the table. Anya, Anya. Hellos. Must be their bit rate or something. Yeah. I muted though. Is it okay now? Oh, it's okay now.
LA. No food for days, powders, half a bottle of whiskey.
Just now they listen sound of Johnny howling.
And what do you get? An angry aggro engine and a fucking
Welcome to the
laptop,
stream,
screaming
by the
obscenities
way.
and insulting any fuck who got near. I'm
Thanks
done.
for the follow.
I'm admittedly too fucked in the head to spray my rage at the one I love. For little reason as well. I'm too old
Anya.
to die, but
Yes, Anya.
and he expects you to believe that he's carried his burden of proof in showing that no abuse happened on that plane. You don't have to look at just that. You can look at this text to Patty Smith when he says, when I was in NYC, they were brief visits, and I fucked and charged by horrific fights with Amber. I fucked up and drank and got shitty, was so disappointed in myself. You can look at his text to Miss Heard the next day, where he says, once again, I find myself in a place of shame and regret. Of course, I am sorry. I really don't know why or what happened. Well, no wonder. You heard the voice on the plane. Of course he doesn't know what happened. But I will never do it again. My illness somehow crept up and grabbed me. I must get better. I love you and feel so bad for letting you down. And what his response has been throughout this trial to things like that is blaming Amber, saying he's just placating her. Is that carrying his burden of proof and showing that abuse hasn't happened even a single time? This is in the lead up to Australia. But before we get there, we can talk about January 25th in Tokyo at the premiere of Mordecai, where he did slam her up against the hallway wall, wailed on
Is
her,
there
and he did get on her back. And
evidence?
what did they say? Look at her backless dress. She doesn't have any bruises. She testified herself that she was checking out pictures because she was concerned that there were. So now their theory is if there's no marks, it didn't happen. We all know that's not the case.
I mean,
February 2015, this is when they got married. The day they got married, you heard the testimony from Io Tillett, right? That where Mr. Depp told him, I can now punch her anytime I want. And
book yet. Hello. Hello, monkey.
He'll say it's a joke. A joke.
I hate socializing. Oh no, what happened? It's okay. You can stay here. We can. The whole chat is now watching the trial of Amber Heard, and Johnny Depp. Can I just watch Twitch stream all day? You can. Just watch. I think a lot of people streaming today. You can check people out.
Again, there's a reason you didn't hear them testify in this trial. They're getting him drugs for days and days. And then the one on the bottom right, you'll remember you've seen a couple times. This is after he chopped his finger off.
The hair looks so odd though.
More cocaine and ecstasy. So, and no one, Miss Heard's was in touch with his assistants, but no one told her the hornet's nest that she was walking into. And we all know what happened in Australia. We all know that Mr. Depp, she gets there, he pulls out a bag of MDMA, and he took a handful. She didn't say he took 10 at a time. She did say he took 8 to 10 over the course of that period. The second day, Mr. Depp, who claims that Miss Heard refused to do a post-nup, calls Amber's domestic relations attorney, Michelle Mulrooney, you heard from her, when he was drunk, and he fired her. And he told Amber for about the 25th time, she said, the only way out of this is death. I don't want a post-nup. And then she said
my introverted self feel this when talking to new people. New people? My introverted self do that to everyone.
Squeezing her neck. You remember her saying that he threw her on
like,
the games table.
whether or not new
You
people
remember seeing the pictures of that broken
or
table.
someone I know.
You remember her saying that at some point he had a broken bottle up against her face, and he told her that he'd carve up her face, that he was throwing bottles at her. He's throwing bottles one after another, and I could feel glass breaking behind me, and you've seen the evidence of that. And he was just over and over again smashing the phone into the wall, screaming at me as she watched it break into pieces. Now, she doesn't know how he lost his finger. She said that she saw him smash a phone to pieces, and you heard him get impeached the other day with his testimony from the UK, which was different from what he testified here, where he said he did smash a phone. And then they tried to put that picture in front of you with a desk phone and suggest that that was it. It's deception. They're trying to deceive you. And then you heard Ms. Heard testify.
You're trying to deceive the judge.
She found meat that he had left all over the house. But not before what happened before she went to bed that night. Where Ms. Heard testified, and I remember trying to get up, and I was slipping on the glass. I was wanting to move. I felt this pressure in my pubic bone. I remember just not wanting to move because I didn't know if it was broken. I didn't know if the bottle that he had inside me was broken.
What? Ngatun is life. Manataw ka lurk. Oh, hello!
This is what he wrote.
Ngatun, welcome to the
There's
stream.
been
Hello.
about what happened to cut the finger off, but frankly, it's irrelevant to your deliberations here. Amber could have chopped it off with an axe, and it has nothing
Oh no.
with whether or not
I like
Mr.
Ngatun's
But we all
emote.
know she didn't. We all know that his fingers weren't curled, and someone was standing with a half-gallon vodka bottle from about where that canopy is, and threw it, and it somehow managed to damage just the bottom of the finger. And leave
Welcome to
the
the stream.
We all know that didn't happen. Mr. Depp knows it didn't happen. We'll see some evidence of that. But here, he writes about her ambition, starring Billy Bob and Easy Amber. We talked about
Anya, Anya, Anya. Star.
wanting her to act on. Hughes testified how that is a form of intimate partnership.
Eh, why no?
Here she
Oh,
writes
no.
the mirror again, and they try to blame her and say that she wrote "Call Carly Simon." She didn't write that. Who was the lunatic in the house? Who was writing everywhere? There's no evidence she wrote that. She testified she doesn't even know who Carly Simon was until she was told. This is some of the evidence. Mr. Depp told you
Requesting for smug face Shiki emote.
Handle of vodka between those two beer cans there. But then under cross-examination, he admitted it's not. That there's
Does that work?
on the floor, that there's no handle
Is
of vodka
this
on the floor.
smug face?
But what there is in the picture on the right is evidence of when he was throwing bottles past Amber's head and breaking that plate glass window. More writing, more abuse.
I can't close my eyes because
area where you're drawing two canvases and you and your husband get in a
it will
fight.
detect me
While
closing
you're
my
asleep
eyes.
that night, he takes
I have
the
small
stump
eyes.
of his finger and dips it in paint and destroys your paintings. Ladies and gentlemen, that's abuse.
Smug
Good
Shiki.
luck and be careful at the top. And this is a good
Oh,
chance to talk
Anya
about
style?
Mr. Depp's controlling and jealous rage and his desire to control Amber's career. He didn't want her to
The
act.
hair?
As early as
Is it the
2013,
the
he
hair?
tells his sister, "I don't need actress bullshit and her fucking ambition."
The
He tells her in this recording,
this ice.
Everything irrational when you're doing movies. I become jealous and fucking crazy and weird. And, you know, we fight a lot more.
I become jealous when you're doing movies. I become irrational and fucking crazy and weird. Out of his own mouth.
Haiku 17
Ara.
gets 200. Gonna sleep
This
early
is some
today.
of the notes of Dr.
Good night,
Blaustein.
Shiki.
Thank you,
Have a good
Zirku.
stream.
Have a good
Shiki
night.
one, slow
Have a good
progress.
stream. Thank
Shiki
you.
one,
Thanks for
slow
dropping
progress.
by.
Smart
Thanks for the
Shiki was when
beaties.
Shiki one
Jealous.
kept
Thank you for the contribution
Hard
to
read. You can see jealous,
to my fun.
paranoia, fear,
Thank you, thank you.
envy. He wanted to control her.
Have a good
He wanted
rest.
to own her. He didn't want her to have any career. And then he says things like,
Arigato.
"I have for your throat, which do not include injury."
So I'm looking for
Hasn't previously
I'm
grabbed
looking to
someone
get
by the throat, right, which do not include
drawing
injury.
tablets.
But we all know how Mr. Depp thinks
Um,
along these lines because you saw these two texts the other
Because
day
I'm
that he
thinking
sat
of
on the
going
stand and denied writing.
to
And I'm
take
not gonna
art
read
seriously.
them because they're the
I mean, you don't
most
have to have
vile
tablets, but
writing you can imagine.
this is
He
something
said,
that I
"That's not my
wanted
style. I wouldn't write like that."
to get for drawings.
Of course he would.
Arming tablet.
He did.
Mm.
These are texts
No.
that he produced, that he gave to Amber and our team in this litigation, from him to his personal assistant, Stephen Duders. This is the way he thinks about women. This, not what you heard on the stand.
Oh, shit.
That. It's disgusting.
You're disgusting.
He admitted that he cut his finger off. This is evidence of him admitting to it to people other than Amber. "I cut the top of my middle finger off." Says that to Dr. Kipper. Says it again to Dr. Kipper. The bottom one he says to Nurse Velati. "I just chopped my finger off." But he does say it to Amber too. Remember, we played this one 4 times, and Mr. Depp denied that he was actually saying, "the day that I chopped my finger off." Let's hear it one more time.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I have a RGB on, I think. Let me find.
"The day that I chopped my finger off." So let's fast forward to
Or
March
is it an
23rd,
RGB one?
2015.
Or maybe
After just a few weeks in Australia,
there is pink
Mr.
and
Depp has a finger injury, no doubt about that. He comes home. He gets what they call a soft cast on it, which you heard his treating physician and our experts say doesn't have sides on it, but it's a hard plaster cast over the top of his finger that can be wielded like a club. And they got in an argument when Miss Heard discovered that he was having an affair with
my
her
iPad is
himself.
not proper
It had
tablet.
been going on before the wedding,
True,
after the
true.
wedding, and
True.
she confronted
I
him
mean,
about it.
no, I don't say that iPad is not. I'm using iPad too. It's just that a drawing display
Up the stairs. Now,
is
Dr.
more.
claims that she threw a Red Bull
It's more
can at
like
him.
specific to
She and
drawing.
Whitney and
Apparently,
Rita
the
said that
green in the
afterwards.
mustache is not
But
showing.
even if you believe Mr. McGivern, at some point, Mr.
I'll
Depp
add the pink one.
went up the stairs. He went to the fight. This is the man that claims he always wants to run, and this time he had his bodyguard with him. So he could have just walked out the door, but he runs up the stairs, and Miss Enriquez is standing on the precipice of the stairs, and Amber admitted that when she thought he was about to push her down the stairs, as he's grabbing at her and Amber with his free hand and trying to club them with the casted hand,
Buy one that you can use on computer. Yeah. I'm looking at Huion Canvas. Huion Canvas 16. It's a lot more bigger. Huion
they're trying to say she's the abuser
Canvas.
for defending herself
Yeah,
and her
yeah.
sister from this animal.
But I don't know. We'll see.
This person, they
I
claim,
work fine
couldn't
with
possibly
iPad.
have done this because he
It's just
had
that
a hurt finger. Yet he could have done this.
available in Brunei. I don't think so. You need to order. I think iPad for portable. True. So like tablet for like PC, and then iPad for portable.
This is what
Wacom Syntac. No, Wacom is overrated.
misheard with. They claim.
Wacom is
That in and of
overrated.
itself, that destruction of property, even if he hadn't hit her that night, that's abuse. Imagine being married to someone and walking on eggshells so thick that you don't know if you set them off, if that's what's going to happen. That's abuse. And it's disgusting.
You're disgusting.
But sometimes he would apologize. He'd say, I can't express how sorry I am for having stooped so low as to have spewed such vicious untruths for the sole purpose of hurting you. Grievous error, shameful. So he went in these cycles. She thought he could change for good.
Wacom,
When
very
it was good, it was really
expensive.
good. But then
Oh my gosh,
sometimes,
Kaizui
things like
is
December
rich
15th,
people.
where she remembers him chasing her in the kitchen.
Wacom, you need to like reborn as
She
rich
remembers him
person to
shoving her
get.
2 or 3 times and sending her toppling over a chase lounge.
Yes,
saying,
entry
"You really
level.
want to go again, tough guy?" And she looked at him, and he balled up his fist.
I
leaned
like to
back,
say Wacom a
headbutted her
lot, but I
square
use
in the
XP
nose,
Pen. XP Pen is
pounded
not
her head
bad.
with the back of his fist, so she couldn't breathe on that bed that we're going to see in a second, where she was suffocating in this pillow top, and she said, "This is when I thought I was going to die. He's going to kill me, and he doesn't even."
Huion is not
because he's
bad, I
out of
think.
his mind. And
Kaizui, Loki,
they claim,
rich people.
I don't know if they're claiming she painted on the bruise. Oh, you weren't hurt badly enough, so therefore you're making it up? Look under her eye. And again, their theory is that all of this is a lie. All of this was some grand hoax. If this were a hoax, ladies and gentlemen, she'd have
Into
more
us?
injuries than that.
Into us? Wait, Otaku, you're also Wacom.
As they existed when she could at the time of abuse. And yet Ms. Vasquez has the nerve to say, well, why didn't she videotape an incident of abuse? What, as she's being hit, she's supposed to somehow grab a video camera with one hand while she's defending herself with another hand? You heard her in one of the audio tapes.
I'm
talking
being
about
treated
when she
to
hit
KBB Kudma.
trying to
Good
bar him out,
food.
and she got her feet caught under
Intuos and Huion are the recommended
as he was
one.
coming after her.
No screen right if Intuos. Super talented if you know how to use it. Have you seen Otaku Z's drawing?
Their abusive partner and apologize for things that aren't their fault. So as you're coming at me, Johnny, and you push a door into me, and I have to hit you to get away to protect myself, yeah, she did apologize for that because that's the cycle.
Have you seen
That's what victims
Otaku's drawing?
do to blame the victim.
I cannot. My hand I can't use like displayless screen because I cannot like
See any injury there, so it must not have
coordinate my hand and eye together.
dumbest person in the world to say I'm going to commit an abuse hoax, but let's do it the day before I go on national television.
Sorry,
Let's do it the day before.
Kaizui.
But you heard Melanie Iglesias, her makeup artist, testify in great detail, and I didn't even understand half the terms about makeup that she was using, but she testified in great detail about exactly what she did to cover up those bruises. The red lipstick.
Practice more than a week. I saw it. Yeah, honestly, I would prefer
Party.
display tablets. Honestly, I cannot coordinate. Wow,
They claim
the
it
mod
was
the
just
mod
an
be
accidental headbutt.
swearing
No accidental headbutt rips out hair. They claim, Miss Heard somehow used a pocket knife to cut this portion of the bed out to stage this. Well, I don't know if that's a pocket knife or not, but the only testimony in this trial about a pocket knife is Whitney Henriquez saying that Mr. Depp carried a pocket knife in his pocket every day. We all know where that, if it is a pocket knife, where that came from. I think one of the most telling things about this incident is the text he sent to David Hurd, Amber's dad, 2 weeks later, where he says, I meant to send this to you a week or so ago. I'm sending it to you now. And he says, I forget if it's a text or an email, but you can look at the X580. He says, yes, I fucked up and went too far in our fight.
Thank you for the shout out. No worries. Thanks for dropping my.
The family refused to go to the Bahamas with them for Christmas.
If I have enough savings, I would go Zen Celebs. Wait, what's that? What's that?
For Christmas, and on that trip to the island, Mr. Depp kept passing out, and every time he passed out,
Is that
a glass of wine on Amber's lap.
Ooh.
And she didn't like that, and she yelled at him.
Oh.
Because it was
Oh.
his kids, he
It
got
looks.
up. This is the one where
Oh. Oh, that external button though.
Amber said, while holding my neck,
That
"This is
external
impossible."
button
He said,
though.
I'll fucking kill you if you ever speak to me like that in front of my kids again because you embarrass me.
But it's
And then he took her into the back.
displayless.
She said, but this time he grabbed my vagina, shoved his fingers inside me, but through my bathing suit and held me there.
It's
and asked me
displayless.
if I was so fucking tough. And then she ran out of the house, and to keep him away from her, that's when he claims, and she admits she threw something at him. She didn't know what it was. It's been testimony it was a can of mineral spirits that she claimed that hit Mr. Depp. And Mr. Depp is somehow the victim in that encounter? Come on. We talk about the train ride to Asia. You saw the pictures taken before they got on the train ride where Mr. Depp has the same shadowing under his eye that he does in the allegedly abusive picture. But in that picture, he held her
Allegedly?
in that train ride. Talk about a honeymoon. He held her up against the wall while she was trying to get his arms off her neck, and he was squeezing her neck against the railway car. And at some point, I pulled the lapel of his shirt. He rips the shirt off, and she woke up with the shirt around her neck and a giant knot in the back of her head. Let's fast forward to her birthday party just very quickly. He experienced terrible financial news that night. He came over. They got into a fight. There's been conflicting evidence about that. But Amber said, I hit the side of the desk. He chest bumped me. He fell to the floor. I fell to the floor. And when I got back up, he held me down by the shoulders. And that's when he grabbed her by the pubic bone and pushed her.
It looks kind of weird.
Showing her interrogatory answers where she details a lot of this and saying, nowhere in there does it say that. And Miss Hurd says it actually does on page 64 and pointed out to Miss Vasquez exactly where it says that. That's abuse. It's sexual abuse. But we all know what Mr. Depp does when he experiences terrible financial news or terrible news. He experienced terrible news that night on the way to the birthday party where both of his bodyguards have testified that he was either visiting his sick mom or getting a birthday present for Amber. And then we know what happens the day after his mother passed away on May 21st, 2016. And we're going to skip through a little bit of this.
I have past experience with display.
In the context of the counterclaim, but these are the
They weren't good ones.
that now they're claiming that
Oh, what? Wait, why?
testimony in this case, these pictures were faked. There's been no testimony that the marks you see on Amber's face, including this mark with a straight line from below her eye to the top of her temple, that it lines
Wait,
up directly with.
what does it make
There's no
it,
testimony that those are faked. Mr. Depp went through the house. He destroyed pictures of her friends. That's abuse. Property destruction like that, in and of itself, is abuse. He destroyed her office. He destroyed her friend Rocky Pennington's preparation for the bead show that she was having. He spilled wine in the hallway that you'll notice the police denied. Oh, there was no spilled wine in the hallway. Well, even Isaac Baruch testified that he saw this in the hallway. And they said she never sent anything to her medical providers. These are the texts that she sent to her nurse, Erin Filati, the night that it happened. These are pictures of her in the courtroom. We're not going to play this right now, but you can listen to this. This is that terribly disturbing text of him in July of 2016 threatening to cut himself and telling, you cut me or I will. You all remember playing that. It was awful. It was awful. I'm not going to play it again, but it was horrible. That in and of itself is abusive. This is the document that Mr. Depp signed, the divorce agreement, where he says, signed in agreement with his signature, neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. He said that then. He could have fought this then, but he didn't because he knew that her allegations were true. But then he continued his campaign of humiliation information. He says, I want her replaced on that WB film. Ladies and gentlemen, the facts are absolutely overwhelming of abuse. One time, that's all you have to remember. Mr. Depp simply cannot prove to you that he never once abused Amber. And if you don't know, you have to return a verdict.
I'm stuck with the hair.
Ruling against Amber here sends a message that no matter what you do,
It looks so weird.
as an abuse victim, you
Or is it
always
just
have to do
me?
more. No matter what you document, you always have to document more. No matter who you tell, you
It does
always
look
have to tell
weird.
more people. No matter how honest you are about your own imperfections and your own shortcomings in a relationship, you need to be perfect in order for people to believe you. Don't send that message. That's what he wants you to send. So I'm going to quickly get to another point that you have to
Is this
find.
you? Really?
Or the rule for Mr. Depp. You would have to find that Ms. Heard made the statements with actual malice. Now, what Mr. Chu didn't tell you is that you have to find this by clear and convincing evidence.
Maybe
So this is much higher than
it
the
needs
greater
to
weight
get
of the evidence
further
that
away.
applies to the other claims, the other elements of the claim. Clear and convincing evidence is evidence that creates in your minds a firm
It looks
belief
really weird.
that Mr. Depp has proved this issue. So if you believe that Ms. Heard did not
Wait a
act
minute.
maliciously in writing her op-ed, then you must return a verdict for Ms. Heard, even if you think that he never abused her.
I've been stuck
I'll
here.
quickly go over the evidence of
Or
this.
I don't know.
The op-ed, you look at the words, it clearly wasn't a hit piece. She visited her attorney, Eric George, who testified by video that his objective was to make sure that there could be no meritorious claim that could be brought about this article relating to defamation. He gave Ms. Heard
You can
advice
try using Liquify to move it a bit.
so you cannot
Oh.
Ms. Heard met the clear and convincing evidence standard.
Oh,
given
wait
the
a minute.
testimony of Eric George, given the testimony of Terrence Doherty from the ACLU,
Like,
when Amber went out of her
I
way,
don't know Liquify in
they will say it doesn't matter if she's lying.
Liquify in Procreate.
They will say that that doesn't matter.
I don't know which one is it.
Even that isn't true because again, keep in mind that if Ms. Heard wanted to be malicious toward Mr. Depp, the article would be very different. And I think it's interesting here. We'll talk about Mr. Waldman in a second, but that Amber
This
utilized
one?
her attorney, Eric George, to make sure that she was following the law. Mr. Depp used his attorney, Adam Waldman, as an attack dog to defame Amber and to fulfill Depp's promise to her of global humiliation. The last thing I'll touch on before Elaine talks is Mr. Depp's damage.
I think it's a brush
The man's at least consistent in one
in
respect.
Procreate.
Blames other people for his problems. Everyone but himself.
I don't think it's in Procreate. I know it's in Clip Studio Paint.
Years before he broke up with Amber, before their marriage broke apart, talking about his problems, talking about the fact that his movies were flops, talking about the fact that he was late to the set.
It's
he was
okay.
unreliable as an actor.
I'll try to fix
A
it
word of reminder here, ladies and gentlemen.
one way or
The only
another.
thing
It's
Amber
this
ever
part that
did
ticks me off a little.
that Mr. Depp is allowed to sue her for is the op-ed. He's trying to say, I want to sue her for what she said in 2016. I want to sue her for harm that was caused then. You cannot do that. The only thing you're being asked to decide are the words of the op-ed defamatory. Nothing else. Any damage to Mr. Depp's career is self-caused. Then think about the testimony that you've heard from his former business manager, Joel Mandel, said that Depp had issues with drugs and alcohol that damaged his career. Depp sued him. His former agent, Tracy Jacobs, said he was late to the set and that he used an earpiece. Depp fired her. She said Disney never committed to Pirate 6.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Disney's corporate representative, Tina Newman, said that there was no record in Disney's records of this op-ed. This op-ed had nothing to do with it. In fact, Catherine Arnold, our damages expert, testified that the paper version of the article that allegedly they say came out 4 days after the op-ed was published the same day as the op-ed that said that Johnny might not be in Pirate 6. The same day. The paper article came out the same day. So the op-ed didn't cause that. There's no evidence
Oh, maybe
of a contract by Disney.
this will look
Pirate
better.
6. His agent Jack Wiggum couldn't identify a contract. His former agent Christian Carino said that there's no contract. He didn't lose anything as a result of this op-ed. Anything he's lost is the result of his own choices. You also heard him lie to you. You heard him tell you that this was his first chance to tell his story. But let's break it down because that's not true. He could have fought the TRO that he filed. He could have said, I didn't abuse her, but he chose not to do that. He could have fought her in the divorce case. Instead, he signed the statement saying that no one had falsified his statements.
No,
He
I
also
I
filed this
don't
suit
think
after he met
so.
Adam Waldman, the same Adam Waldman who convinced him to file suit against his former business
Oh,
partners, to file suit against his
my
law
hand.
firm, to fire them and blame them for things.
Floating hands.
But by the time that Amber wrote
I
the
don't think
op-ed,
it's my
Mr.
skin
Depp
color.
already
It's
had
just
no opportunity to tell his story. He filed a case in the UK against the Sun
it's just
for calling him a
cream.
and in that case, he had
Taku
96
wanna
cases,
run a few games of
75 days.
Apex.
Got himself a
Apex.
fact finder in the UK, whatever he wanted. Now, it's not the same testimony he told here, because you heard me impeach him about 13
It's
times.
like cream color.
in the UK. But he
There's a
passed his
hand.
chances.
There is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to tell Mr. Depp that this was his last chance. Tell him to move on with his life. Tell him to let Amber move on with hers. Stand up for the freedom of speech. Stand up for the First
No. Oh no.
This trial
Oh,
is
no.
about so much more than Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. It's about the freedom of speech. Stand up for it. Protect it.
Oh no.
Protect Mr. Depp's claims against Amber. And now you'll hear from Ms. Beretta Hoft about the counterclaim. Thank you.
Busy like Shiki. Drawing along with Shiki.
I get to say good afternoon. And I
Like
believe in
pink?
the
No,
spirit
it's
of
not
the
like
law,
pink.
and I echo
It's
Ben's
cream colored.
very
Um,
strong thank you to all of you for this extreme service and extraordinary service.
Cream-
We
cream
really
colored.
appreciate it. I'm gonna go
I'll try
really
to
fast
find my
and try to go as quick as I can
I'll
so
try
that
to
you
get
can
my
get
color
a break
codes.
from us and go make your decision. I know you
Double
know what you're
betrayal.
doing at this point.
I'll
But
try to
this
get
is
my
very
color
important.
code
We
and
appreciate your listening,
I'll
and we
post it
appreciate
up.
your being here. I'm going to stay on this slide for a moment, and there's something that's very important on this slide that hasn't been brought to your attention by Mr. Depp's team. When you see the actual damages, go down to the last paragraph, if you will. It says, Mr. Depp cannot recover damages for any harm that occurred after November 2, 2020. Do you all see that? So what Mr. Depp's team got up here and told you through Mr. Chu this morning has nothing to do with this case. He had his chance in the UK. The lawsuit was filed June 2018, 6 months before the op-ed. The trial was July 2020. The process ended, according to Mr. Marks, their expert, on November 2, 2020. And his damages stop then. He can't get reputational damages. He can't get his legacy back for his children. He can't get anything after that day from you. You can't restore his reputation. You can't give him anything. They didn't tell you that, but the court told you that. And that's a very, very important thing here. He told his story. He had his opportunities. He had his full opportunities to do all of that. And he came in
But
here and lied
can you
to
not color
and said,
dropped
"Here,
like my reference my picture,
many lies in this case, but
like
it's a
my
really big
showcase
one,
picture?
because here we
I think you
are,
can like color drop the
precious time,
on
6
the
weeks of
on the
your
shirt.
time
I can't.
for nothing.
Just
Only to
lazy.
go after
Mm.
Amber. That's psychological. He's going after Amber
It's okay. I
for
still can't draw
because he
clothes.
wants to put her
I can't even
again
draw hair.
the third time.
Shiki, what is a cream color? It's cream color.
So we're fighting back.
Cream color.
She finally has said enough. Enough. And we're asking you to finally hold this man responsible. He has never accepted responsibility for anything in his life. You've heard it this whole time. He hasn't admitted to anything. He's blamed everybody in the world, his agent, his manager, his lawyer.
I can't
Amber,
draw
his
clothes.
friends, everybody. But he's never accepted responsibility for
I can't
anything
either.
done in his life.
I scuffed
So
all
we're
over it.
asking you to accept, to make him accept responsibility responsibility to hold him legally responsible for his actions and to fully and fairly compensate Amber for what he has done by creating this concept
Twinsies.
hoax for the defamation that he has committed, that you have heard so much about, that just took wildfire and went off into negative media and has made Amber's life.
Okay, I'll do a color, like a quick color.
Asking you to do that.
And I might just end the stream soon after this, because it's getting late. 12:30.
We don't want anything else. We want to leave Amber alone and let her get on with her life and raise her child. So let's
Amber have a child?
for a moment.
I know Amber have a child from Elon Musk. Clever girl.
Mr. Waldman, isn't that typical of Mr. Depp? He doesn't take responsibility for anything, so now he's going to blame his lawyer. But the evidence is very clear on all three statements, and we'll show them to you in a minute, that he says Adam Waldman, Mr. Depp's attorney, says these things. Now, Mr. Depp says, oh, I didn't even know about those until the counterclaim. Well,
I only enjoy drawing hair.
Mr. Waldman was 2 months
Yeah, I think
before
she has a.
in February
She
Mr. Depp accompanied
she
Waldman to the Daily Mail.
do something to Elon Musk and
And he
made
gave
Elon
two
Musk
spliced audio tapes to make it look
freeze his sperm,
person who was committed
and she then
with him. He knew that
did some, I think, IVF to bear his children.
launching a campaign against Amber to try to discredit
Elon Musk, I mean.
the statements now are April and June.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Discredit Amber before the trial.
Elon Ma.
That's what happened here. And that is Mr. Waldman.
Elon Ma.
The judge gave you 3 different instructions, and you'll all have them. He's acting as his attorney.
The Chinese lookalike of Elon Musk.
Standing in the shoes of Mr. Waldman. Mr. Waldman is standing in the shoes of Mr. Depp.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I heard it from some news thingy.
It says, Amber and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Now, what this statement is meant to imply is that Amber is lying about the sexual assaults and using them with the media
The
to try to
Elon
discredit
Musk is already
Depp.
mentioned
That's
during the
the
court.
implications of this.
Oh,
The first part
is it
says,
true then?
This contradicts.
Is it correct then?
Claims today that the first time you ever heard about the sexual assaults that happened was in this case. It was in the UK case. This is the case that Mr. Depp brought in the UK. And instead of Amber Heard trying to put this out in the media, she did exactly the opposite. Now, this article's not in your evidence book. At least some of you will remember it being shown at one point with the title that said that Amber was successful in being able to treat her allegations of the sexual violence confidential in that proceeding. And it was treated confidential. She did exactly the opposite. She didn't want to tell people this. And you know that. You watched her on the stand. It was heart-rending for her to have to do this with the cameras, no less. But what else is false about this statement? It's that there was no false statements of sexual violence. Ben went through all 4 of them, and I will not repeat them all. You heard the testimony, and interestingly enough, you didn't hear any stories that differed from that with Mr. Depp. He didn't get on the stand and say, no, this didn't happen, to at least a couple of them. And he can't in Australia. He can't remember anything, likely. But if you just look at the pictures of the destruction in that house, I mean, imagine painting those canvases and how long that took and how much hatred and rage you have to have for somebody to do something like that. Writing on the walls, tearing up her nightgown and wrapping pieces of raw steak and putting it all over the house.
Raw steak? Such a waste.
He took her clothes and swiped them through all the paint before she left. You know these things happened. with respect to the malice on this one, you know he knows that he did these things. You know that he knows he was out of it for 3 days. And that's all that we need to prove for malice. But there's a couple of more facts here. But you can find whatever Mr. Waldman's done, and you can find whatever Mr. Depp has done. And both of those are the same for purposes of evaluating the verdict form. They stand in each other's shoes. When you have an agent, and that's what the jury instructions say, you can go with both. What did Mr. Waldman do? There was an article about the sexual violence that he had put from the April one that went into the trial. Amber's testimony, she was sitting near him in the trial. Adam Waldman threw that newspaper down in front of her defiantly. That's actual malice. And she was quite upset, and you heard her testimony on the stand about that. He was just inflicting it on her. Remember Bruce Whitkin's testimony? This was Johnny Depp's best friend for 40 years until he testified truthfully 4 years ago about the drugs and alcohol, and he stopped talking to him. There was a couple of really important things that Bruce Whitkin said. One of the things he said, he met Adam Waldman once. Adam Waldman said, "Do you have any dirt on the Mandels?" And he said no, and that was it. Then he didn't care. He is an attack dog. All he wants to do is attack and put dirt on people. The second thing that Whitkin said that I think was pretty instructive was that Johnny Depp has deep-seated anger issues that have nothing to do with Amber. He remembered even back when Johnny was married to his sister-in-law, he had extreme jealousy even back then. And I think that's pretty significant. Remember, Mr. Whitkin also was called in a few times to intercede in some of these fights between Johnny and Amber when he would become so angry. The last thing I thought he said that was actually pretty important was that Kipper and his whole group are a scam. He said, how is it that they can be sober doctors, for these years, and he's never sober? He's even taking pot all the time. How can you be sober? I thought that was quite instructive. But in any event, going back to, that's the first statement. The second statement, Michelle, if you can bring that one up. Oh, before I go there, I want to talk about a few more things from Mr. Waldman that you have in your pocket to be able to find additional malice with him. Remember, he's the one that after the UK trial went to the LAPD with a notebook full of things and tried to get perjury charges against Amber. The LAPD said, we don't investigate those things. But he then went to a German newspaper and said, Amber is being investigated by the NYPD or the LAPD for perjury. Do you remember that? That's malice. That's showing his intent to do harm to Amber. He also admitted that he speaks to that umbrella guy, and you'll see that one text in there from the person from TMZ. That umbrella guy is the big lead of Johnny Depp's, positive social media that is putting all the negative out on Amber Heard. And he also ended up getting knocked out of Twitter because he was abusing Amber. So now we'll go to the second counterclaim statement. And that is quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempts didn't do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine, roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, then placed a second call to 911. Now this is May 21. Now the clear implication here is that they're saying that Amber got together with her friends. They decided they were going to set Johnny up to be charged for domestic violence. And so they called the police and they tried to make up this whole story, get him arrested, but the police said there's no evidence here, and went away, and they said, darn. And so they spilled wine and they, busted up the place, and they called 911. They got advice from a lawyer and a publicist, called 911, and tried again to get Johnny charged. That's what this says. Now, we all know that's false, and it's heinously false. Because, after these events happened, and Ben talked about a little bit of it, but I'll talk about the rest of it, and I'm going to try to do it really quickly. But we all know Amber did everything in her power not to tell them who Johnny was, not to press charges, not to have him arrested.
But why still call the police?
The facts of May 21st. He comes over. He's already been drinking. He's already high. And he is on a tear about feces in the bed from a month ago. And remember how Amber talked about when he gets into these drug-induced things, he gets into these paranoias, and he gets some idea in his head, and he just won't let it go. And that was his this time. There's somebody put that feces in the bed a month ago. That was his spin. So she gets Io Tillett on the phone. He's in New York at the time. He's going, they thought, this is ridiculous. Of course nobody did. And by the way, Boo has this huge problem. Of course it was Boo. You know, he's always doing this. But Johnny just won't get there. So then they laugh. That makes him mad. Then he throws the phone at Amber. Amber screams out and says, ow, you just threw the cell phone at me. It hurts. Io says, Amber, get out of there. Johnny gets madder, pulls her hair, grabs her and starts hitting her. So Io gets hold of Rocky Pennington. She comes over as quickly as she can. She goes and gets in between the two of them. She puts her hands up on his chest. He pushes them down. And then she continues to stand in between them. And he's screaming loudly 10 times, Amber, get the fuck up. Amber, get the fuck up. Amber, get the fuck up. Loudly, loudly. Then his bodyguards hear this.
Wrong ones.
They break it up. That's how that happens. But the next part of this, remember Josh Drew, and I think Elizabeth Mars was amazing in this one. Remember their testimony. You know, after that, he goes and he has to, you know, he always leaves a, you know, path of destruction as he's leaving. So he, you know, bashes up things, and you saw Ben's pictures here on the picture frames, knocks things over as he's going, goes down the hallway, he's splashing the wine, he gets his bodyguards to let him into penthouse 5. That's where Josh and Elizabeth are trying to help with Rocky's bead thing for the next day, and he comes in, storming in, and he says, get your bitch out of here, and he's got the big magnum, and he's...
Why is she so
Elizabeth
dramatic?
is just terrified. She barely knows Johnny. She's met him 4 times, and she goes ripping out of there as fast as she can, and Josh gets out of there too. Then what does he do?
I don't know. She always seems so dramatic to me.
Off, you know, one of the
Oh no, I painted on the wrong layers.
testimony of his bodyguard. But
Because she's an actor.
As he left. Now, the next part of this is the police coming. Io calls the police. He's in New York. He calls the New York Police 911. He's afraid they're not going to get there fast enough. He still remembers December 15 because he came in afterwards and saw all of the injuries on Amber and all the evidence. And he's terrified that Amber's still in there, the police haven't come, and that Johnny's going to kill her. So he calls a friend in L.A. and says, please call 911. We got to get somebody there fast. So she calls 911. So we have 2 calls, and you'll see the call summary. And the call summary shows those 2 calls really close in proximity here. So it's not them, uh-oh, we didn't get the first police officer, so we'll rough up the place and make a second one. You'll see that they're like 8 minutes apart up there. But it took 2 hours to dispatch the 2 different ones, and Amber never even had any idea that the second one was coming.
Sounds kind of sus.
And, you know, we've talked about it. We've shown you the pictures. The police officers admitted that those pictures could very much have been what was there that night. Remember, Officer Haddon, it was his first week on the job. Officer Science was three years on the job at that point. They say, you know, they told Josh that if she will press charges, if she'll give a name, we can file a report and make an arrest. She wouldn't do it. You did hear from Detective Sandanaga. That's the domestic violence.
Wait, what happened?
You recall Josh Drew saying that the police officer told him, you know, she'll give a name, we'll make an arrest. He definitely said that. But in any event, she would not cooperate. She didn't want to. But Detective Sandanaga, their domestic relations or domestic violence person, said they should have done an incident report no matter what, even if they decided there wasn't a crime. Because domestic violence has cycles, they come back.
I finished 3 of them.
Have the record for the next
I mean,
time that it might
not
happen.
finished, but
So she said they should
need to
have
get
the
it checked.
circumstances, even if they didn't. And she also said that when they put verbal dispute only in those calls, it is a code that they use, and you'll see that it's twice on that.
Also, it's almost
So
1.
they,
I might need to
simplify, they
end
did
stream
it.
soon.
But in any event, whether the
It has been
police
3
officers,
hours.
forgot about it 2 months later when they were first asked about it, whether they just decided she's never going to press charges, and you'll see on the call report they're insisting that to the second set. It doesn't make any difference. The point is, this is still false. This statement is still false because Amber did everything but try to press charges against Johnny Depp. So they go away. And the testimony is that Josh and Amber and Rocky cleaned up because they have dogs, so they cleaned up a lot of the glass and the wine and those types. They had no idea the second police officers were coming by, and they certainly didn't call them, and they certainly didn't talk. They never talked to a publicist. She did talk to a lawyer who gave her advice, and that's why she wouldn't tell them, anything. She said, "I'm not going to cooperate at all." So the second one's coming. You saw that. You've got the video cameras in there, and you see there's no effort by them to try to get now these officers to press charges against Johnny Depp. Just the opposite. Josh Drew.
3 hours of Shiki.
They come through quickly.
Yes.
Everything's fine. They wave. Everything's fine. Are they trying to press charges against
3
them?
hours.
No. They're not trying to do anything.
My
They're trying to
leg
get them out of it.
is numb. 3 hours of leg crossing while drawing.
Was it made with malice? Absolutely. There's nobody that thinks that Amber tried to press charges that night. Johnny knew that. But the other thing that's very helpful and what you should look at is Defendants Exhibits 772 and 773. Because once again, the next day, Johnny apologizes to Amber. He says in 2 different text messages, that's 772 and 773, he says, "My profound apologies."
Wait, Shiki been leg
And
crossing?
my
Yeah.
apologies are eternal
Yeah, I
in
sit
your
with my leg
What is he
crossed.
apologizing for the next day on May 22nd if he didn't know that he did all of those things? And by the way, remember Isaac Baruch even remembers the wine in the hallway. The police, none of the police
True
officers
Asian.
remember the wine. And that's because they're busy and they got a zillion other things going, and they didn't remember this call. 2 months
Okay,
later when they were asked about it. So that's the next one.
Okay, we're gonna raid.
Clearly there's malice in making that statement. They're trying to suggest that she's manufacturing evidence with her.
Let's raid Dexter
Nothing could be further from the truth
because
on that one. And there was not, she did not want those police officers to press charges.
for some reason he isn't affiliate yet. So okay, wait a minute. Little shout out right here. Thanks Zirku for the 200 BDs. Kimicho for the 10 BDs. Pyron for the raid. And Dubri and Aze for the raid. Oh my gosh. Dexter for the 115 BDs. Yeah. And all the followers today. Thank you very much. And thanks everyone for coming by today. We're gonna raid Dexter because I haven't raided him before. Shiki raid. Okay. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for dropping by, guys. Thank you. Have a good evening, and then enjoy your raid later with the VTuber that is getting birthday. Happy birthday to her. TY for stream. I wonder if we wait for Flex to come back. Later, I wait and then. and then I'd be gone. Mm. Alright guys, re-rating the Dexter 25. I'll make sure to give her your greeting. Thank you. Thanks for sitting through my drawing stream and the Amber and Johnny Depp trial. What? Why is that fast? Okay, bye guys. Oh wait, I thought we were ready. Never mind. I mistaken it. We have a few more seconds. It was fun. I'm stuck on the hair. I gotta fix the hair. Limo, I thought the 5-second countdown was the rate countdown. What the heck? That scared me. Panics. Yeah, I got probably because I draw the whole night. I might just need time to refresh my brain a little bit. Small brain time. That was the viewer confirmation. It's past 12. It's past 12, Shiki. Thanks for the thanks for copying the message. All right, guys. We'll be waiting. Bye, guys.